fucking a joke. Ed Sullivan looks so much more handsome in the pictures than I do. I look like a
Get
fucking
outta
crazy.
here.
Not true. Not true.
Oh,
That
it's
is-
so true.
That's impossible.
I'm wearing a shirt.
Impossible.
I'm wearing a shirt and tie, and my hair looks like the Bride of Frankenstein. It's fucking scary. It's horrible that Ed Sullivan is a better looking human being than me. It's just not fair. It's not fair. I can't
Ed
take it
Sullivan
anymore.
looked like a crocodile.
He did.
No, well, guess what? I look like a crocodile's asshole. I am telling you, man, I am just not a good-looking human being.
I disagree.
This picture.
I disagree.
Oh, my God.
I wonder how old he is in that picture. I wonder if he's younger than you in that
He's
picture.
absolutely younger than me. There's no question. And he looks it. He looks better. I look all fucking old and shit and just gross. I'm just gross. I just fucking hate the way I look. I mean, I know it could be worse, like I could be disfigured, but I'm almost disfigured. There's something off with me. I don't
Nobody
know what
looks
happened.
at you and says, "What's wrong with him?"
I don't know. I mean, although I was telling a friend of mine on the phone yesterday, I was on with a friend, and I mentioned that I got laid at 16, and he went like, "Whoa, it's 16." He goes, "I was just still jerking off. I couldn't get a girl."
That's right. He was still alone.
And this guy was so in shock because he's like, "Look at you. You got laid at 16?" I go, "I know. Well, listen, it was a struggle. I mean,
What? You call this person a friend?
well, he didn't say it outright, but I could tell he went like, "Whoa, you 16?"
I don't know,
Yeah.
Howard. You should drop him.
It was so important to me to get laid before I turned 17. I just didn't want to be one of those guys who had a story like, "Yeah,
The
I guess I had
last
sex.
guy. Yeah.
I had sex at 21, you know." And
Yeah.
like what? You were a junior in college and you finally
I had
got laid?
sex at 30. I was already
Yeah.
working.
Yeah, I had to have sex. It just would have been I put more effort into getting laid than I did into school. That's for sure. Tremendous amount of effort.
I watched the documentary on Mel Brooks.
It's fabulous.
Wonderful. I've only finished the first
Yeah.
part. I got to get to part
Yeah.
2. But he made me think of you because he said, "Look, I looked at myself in the mirror and I was no
Yeah.
great shakes, but I could make everybody laugh. And that
Yeah.
was my compensation. I was, it made up for, what I might have, I was short and I, was not handsome. And so I became a funny man and I was a great conversationalist and that got me
Yeah,
through.
well, I watched that thing and I was just like, I can't believe when I watched the part you're talking about, I was like, I can't believe Mel Brooks is better looking than me. Because I remember when he married Anne Bancroft. When he married Anne Bancroft, people were like shocked because Anne Bancroft was a great beauty. She played Mrs. Robinson in The Graduate.
And people weren't polite. They would say, "What's she doing with him?" out loud.
Yeah. People said it to their faces. Like they were like, "What are you doing marrying, Mel Brooks?" And I'm watching the documentary. I go, "Wow, I can't believe he's better looking than me. This is insane." That Ed Sullivan and Mel Brooks are better. Ed Sullivan looked like he was dead, and he looks better than me in these pictures. But let me. I digress. Let me get to the point.
Okay.
So someone had sent me this article, and I thought it was just a blurb that said it's time for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to recognize Howard Stern. And I looked at the 2 pictures and I went, "Oh, that's a nice mention." But I didn't know there was a whole article associated with it.
Oh.
So I got all excited. I said, maybe Nancy Wilson's right. Maybe this is the year. I didn't see there was an article. So I thought, I'm starting to think about what outfit I'm going to wear to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like, this is getting real. If Rolling Stone, I think, is behind the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So they're putting it out there.
Well, they
that
at
I
least
should,
used to be, yeah.
Well, Jan Wenner is the creator of Rolling Stone, and he's the head guy, and so I went to myself.
He's the head
Yeah, I don't
guy
think so anymore, Howard.
I know, but of course he is. They just don't say it.
Oh, you mean they
Yeah,
say
yeah.
it behind closed
Yes, of course. And Jan's son
doors?
is
Who should we
involved.
pick?
Please, if Rolling Stone says Howard Stern should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it's their Hall of Fame. So I said to my wife, "I hope you got an outfit picked." She goes, "What do you mean?" I said, "We're going to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but I'm going to go. If they induct me, I'm going to treat this very seriously. I'm all set up." So anyway.
Do you have to have somebody induct you? Did you start to think about that?
Yeah. I started thinking about it. Of course I did. I didn't come up with anybody. Like, no one's good enough. Like, I got to get somebody great. Like, I've seen people do inductions, Like Jack Black does a great job. Like Jack Black, when he inducts you, you feel like you're happening.
Well, I
Bob
was
is great
just
at it.
watching the Mick Jagger's induction of the Beatles, and I thought that was great.
Yeah, it was great, but I don't know if he's big enough to induct me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right. Yeah. I don't know if he's got all the goods. Anyway, so I'd be honored if he inducted me. So anyway, I'm starting, like, I never took it seriously. I'm not going to be in the fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but all of a sudden, I'm like, hey, maybe this is a real thing. Maybe I'm going to be honored. I mean, I never get honored for anything. And Rolling Stone is saying it. It's got to be real. I love Rolling Stone. So then I come in this morning, and the guys will say, hey, there was a whole article about this. I go, yeah. And they go, first of all, the Black Crowes did not get in. I go, what?
What?
They're out of their fucking minds. I mean, the Black Crowes, I thought they were shoo-ins. I said, man, that'll be
Yeah.
exciting. They're such a great band, and they're so, Chris and Rich are so fucking talented, and they've written great songs. But sure enough, I don't know who votes for this shit. I know I voted, but I don't know. I don't think my vote really counts. It's like they have a panel that really decides.
I read the
No,
list, and I didn't miss that.
Your
I
vote
missed
counts,
that.
Howard. Your vote counts.
No,
The
it counts like one vote.
No, you're
Like,
getting confused with the fan vote. You are a voter. Your vote counts.
Yeah. Well, I don't know who didn't vote for the Black Crowes, but they must have fucked somebody's mother when they were on tour that they didn't get in, because I have no idea how that could be. But I'll read you the list of who got in. But my thing is, I guess they announced later, it's called the Ahmet Ertegun Award, that I could possibly win for a
Right.
non-musician to be recognized for doing stuff for music. Well, now I understand the article. They voted in Ed Sullivan, which will make for big excitement at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I'm sure, when Ed shows up.
Anybody still alive who knew it?
I think his daughter's going to be there to accept.
Grand-
Is that
Granddaughter.
right?
Meanwhile, Ed Sullivan died at 73 years old. I might not be around if they ever induct me. You know what I mean? I don't want to be dead and then get inducted.
No, you want to be alive. You want your flowers while you're here.
Yeah, so anyway, there was this whole big article advocating for me, but it's useless. The point of the article is to say that Ed Sullivan will be honored, but the king of all media should be next. They're saying, hey. So I got to wait another year.
I think this is, these campaigns can and should go on for quite some time before the next list comes out. And
Gary,
so they're starting now.
Oh, okay. I don't have a
I thi-
year to wait.
I think
Ed
this is-
Sullivan died at 73.
I think
Gary,
it's a great setup for you for next year. That's what I feel. This. No, I really do.
well, I'll tell you why I laugh. Because if anyone should be in is the Black Crowes.
Sure.
They're a real rock band with real fucking songs, and they didn't even get in. So, and I knew not to get my hopes up. When Nancy Wilson was running around campaigning for me, I was like, Nancy, this is the nicest thing, but they're not going to put me in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She goes, no, you deserve it. And and she was out there with those T-shirts and everything, did no good. But, and I don't, you know what? I
Just
hate
take
that
it
I
easy.
even.
They had already selected Ed Sullivan. Probably,
Ed Sullivan.
When
in
that
all fairness,
started.
as this article points out, see, now I'm getting upset, and I shouldn't be because I wasn't expecting to be in. But all of a sudden, I bought into it. But in all fairness, Ed Sullivan did put the Beatles on and many acts, but he never spoke to them or anything. He never actually.
Oh, yes, he did. He didn't interview them, but he didn't interview
No.
anybody. It was not an interview show. It was like that
Exactly.
was the only way you could see talent like the Beatles, like the Four Tops, like Marvin Gaye, like Stevie Wonder, like Diana Ross and the Supremes.
You're ruining my chances, Robin. You're supposed to say, of course, Ed didn't do shit for these acts.
Well, I just read. I told you I saw this Ed Sullivan documentary. Ed was a monster. Ed didn't listen to anybody.
Oh, that's
CBS kept telling him, "Don't put those black people on your show," and he was like,
hey, I have black people on my show. Nobody ever says that. Anyway, it says here, Gary, should I read the article? I think it's too long. Can you give me the highlights?
"I want to know the highlights." Yes.
The article is that Ed Sullivan got in this year, but Howard should get in next year. They talked about that you spent countless hours interviewing people. But the big thing I got from the article was they said that Howard's so into music that it's just not enough to interview them, that he really wants to understand the mind. So he took up the guitar,
Yes.
and they said he went from being an okay guitar player to a pretty good guitar player. And then they did put in a link to his hit song, Smell My Tookus. That's
Right.
true. They really did do that,
Yeah.
Robin.
Yeah.
And but basically they're
Thank
saying
you.
that because you love musicians so much, you went to go find out what it's like to be a musician so you could understand them even more and do better interviews.
I better read this article. I'm evidently a very important person. Years before the Osbournes landed on MTV as one of the defining reality series of the early aughts, Ozzy, of blessed memory, and Sharon, along with their children Amy, Kelly, and Jack, made dozens of now legendary appearances on The Howard Stern Show. First on terrestrial radio, later moving to Sirius XM. Metal's royal family shared unexpurgated anecdotes about topics ranging from Osbourne's drug rehab, he was going to learn how to drink properly, to adultery. Honest cheating, he called it. To the 19 times Osbourne failed his driver's license exam. Yeah. There might never have been the Osbournes had Stern not pushed and prodded the deliciously wacky rock star family to bring their stories to the airwaves. Hey, do a show, Stern advised, and a show they did. Anyone who listens to Howard Stern, I have since around the way to a young age of 10, knows that proverbial king of all media, with a 45-year career in radio, is obsessed with music. Stern loves Cream, Joe Walsh, Led Zeppelin, he adores Lady Gaga, let's see, Dave Grohl, Metallica, John Bon Jovi, Brandy Carlisle. Yeah, they make a very good, here's me
Yes,
presenting.
they're making a great case.
So passionate is Stern about music that in June 2024, he announced that he started taking guitar lessons, a subject that since became a primary focus on the show's episodes. And to his credit, Stern is taking the old adage, how do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, practice, practice. Skill-wise, he's gone from able guitarist to actually good. That's the best part of the article right there. I even disagree with it, but I won't say that out loud. But anyway, they go on to say this year the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame announced Ed Sullivan as the recipient of the Ahmet Ertegun Award. And then they go into all the different people. But all jokes aside, Howard Stern has not yet been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's quite frankly absurd. Thank you. After all, the purpose of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is not only to vet rock icons, but the talent behind the talent, the DJs, the radio personalities, entertainment attorneys and managers and agents that elevate and amplify the records and arena tours. It's the music-loving purists who, like Stern, can arguably claim a direct hand in catapulting musicians to rock star status. Yeah. Well, then it goes on and on and on.
I think
It's
that
really a
means
nice
your
article.
next year. It's
Yes.
like that's next year's nominee right there.
See, Howard, for me, like with your interviews, like, okay, people sit down with Lady Gaga, but when you got Lady Gaga to explain how she wrote that song and to play it on the piano, that's really digging in and explaining how the music's made. If you're a huge music fan, this is where you get to hear that.
Yes,
I
Sullivan
think
is
of those Charlie Puth
Right.
interviews where he explains to you why you feel something when Billy Joel plays a song a certain way. It's amazing what you hear about music on this show.
Sullivan is certainly deserving of his place in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but Sullivan never learned an instrument or tried his hand at writing songs. Stern, unlike Sullivan, wants to get as close as possible to the musicians he admires. He's not a quick hello in the green room situation. That's right. Stern's passion for and knowledge of music is deeply rooted in the very history of rock and roll, and his commitment to the art form has been consistent for decades. If that's not reason enough for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to welcome him in, then what is? Wow. So it was like, I left out a whole bunch of shit because I don't want to bore you with that. But here's my point. Where was this article when it mattered? We needed this a month ago, 2 months ago.
Take it easy. I'm telling you, they had already decided on Ed Sullivan, and then they started thinking about
Sullivan.
next year, and they said, hey, let's put this article in the magazine, get people ready for Howard Stern to be inducted.
Well, see, I got set up to be, I would never even think of being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but everyone had me convinced I was going in, and I was all set up, and now
You
I'm
are
disappointed.
going in.
I agree.
honestly, though, I got to tell you, in a way, I'm relieved because
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Do I really want to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame again and start in? And then I think that award is really given out at the end of the night.
I don't know.
I don't know that.
But you know you can make them change it. Put it at the beginning.
Yeah, I'll accept your award, but make me go first, please.
Well, sometimes it's not given out at all, Howard, on the show. But I think for you, it would be a big deal. They would put you, and of course you'd have to go first because you need to leave early. And I think they would do that.
All I know is I can't imagine they're putting in the Ed Sullivan thing. You know, I mean,
they'll do a quick package. They'll do like a quick package showing everything Robin just talked about, all the artists that he broke.
Well, I'm the bigger man. Congratulations, Ed, wherever you are, and I'm happy for you. But one other note on the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, really, the Black Crowes did not get in. You know, I love that band.
They're going to be nominated again. It might be one of those situations where they have to go a couple of rounds before.
Couple of rounds, like me.
Yeah.
Maybe when I'm 80, I'll get it. Coming at you. Coming at you. Hard to handle for the Black Crowes at WNBC. Oh man, those guys must be freaked because that would have been a nice thing for them. They could use the boost.
And they've kept a certain genre of music completely alive. They're the only ones who rock like that.
Yeah. This year's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction ceremony is in Los Angeles. And actually, I've been looking for an excuse to go to L.A. And but next year, even if I did get in, it's in Cleveland where I inducted John Bon Jovi.
That's what I was going to say next to you, that you should have checked. You should check where it is.
Yeah. How about delaying my induction until we're in somewhere like in L.A.?
Well, sometimes they do it in Brooklyn. So maybe the year after you can get in and tell them to delay it for you so you don't have to go anywhere.
Yeah. On our phone is Ed Sullivan, who wants to say a few words about his induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Ed, how are you? Good to speak with you, of course.
Fuck you, ugly. I'm in, you're out.
Right.
Keep playing green sleeves, big nose.
Have you ever heard Ed Sullivan, whoever you are?
You can be the Hall of Fame of sucking these nuts.
Okay, Ed. Congratulations, anyway. I mean,
well, he sounds
I'm way
very
edgier now that I'm
died.
dead.
What is that, sir?
I met all four Beatles, fuckstick.
I know you did. You had the Beatles on. You introduced them to America. I get it.
You look like the last shit I took.
Hey, Ed. Hey, Ed Sullivan. Fuck you. At least I'm alive. I mean, for now. Probably, not that much longer, but for now.
Hey, Robin, let's see those knockers.
Ed.
Ed.
Take it easy.
Oh, that was unprofessional.
So, Ed, I understand your daughter is going to induct you into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Someone in your family will, okay?
I'll save you a seat in hell, Howard. I'm Ed Sullivan.
Why are you laughing at your own jokes?
I gotta go. Gotta gay in the afterlife.
Yeah. All right, Ed. Take
and
care.
Also, Gary sucks at screen calls.
Right. Thanks, Ed.
You're welcome.
Ed Sullivan calling in from the grave.
I couldn't hear him the whole time.
What?
What?
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, I can't believe that guy's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and I'm not. Well, anyway, actually, Ed does deserve to be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I absolutely agree with you, Robin, that he was a dude that did a lot for rock and roll because, as Robin pointed out, CBS didn't always want those acts on TV, especially the black acts, and he would put them on anyway.
And he would say things like, okay, if you have them on, don't touch them. Don't shake their hands. It was a crazy, weird world back then. And Ed ignored it all. He did exactly what he wanted to do. He would hug Diana Ross, kiss her. He had a crush on her. You could tell he was hysterical and grabbed everybody. He broke so many people that you never had seen before. Elvis, the Beatles, it just goes on and on and on.
Yep. So I was, and Robin makes a good point. While Ed would touch all of the acts, I won't touch anyone. I refuse. I don't care who it is.
Thing. You are a
Right.
100% offender.
right.
You don't touch anybody.
Yeah,
Except the
Robin's
beautiful
right.
Women.
Ed would push into Diana Ross. I'm like, hey, please don't touch me. I don't care who you are, even if you're hot.
I don't know about that.
I think
we
most
could get
guys.
some pictures.
I think most guys. I wouldn't. Ed Sullivan touching. Most guys would want to rub into Diana Ross, especially
of
back
course
in the
they
day.
would. But
Yeah.
CBS, that was a no-no.
Okay.
William
so this-
Paley, who looked like a pickle, said, "Don't touch Diana Ross."
These are the performers being inducted into Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year: Phil Collins, Billy Idol, Iron Maiden, Joy Division, New Order, Oasis, Sade, Luther Vandross, and Wu-Tang Clan. And there you go. But thank you to Rolling Stone magazine and the editorial by Melina Savey, who wrote that beautiful piece. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
it's very
that's
nice of you.
lovely.
Yes, and thank you for acknowledging Smell My Tuchus, the hit song that I have.
It's showing your musical
Yeah.
chops.
Yeah, I mean, it is a novelty song, but nevertheless, a good one and a big hit with a lot of people. Play a little of that, will you, Fred? Smell My Tuchus. People love it. They want to hear it.
Give me a chance.
Sure. Give Fred a chance.
People are getting backed up on the phones.
Hello, Gadawate. Oh, here it is. Coming at you, WNBC hit song, Smell My Tuchus.
Smell my
Beautiful.
rock is alive. Rock ain't dead. I'm jamming with no wiki. Don't fuck with my head. Smell my touch. Yeah, that nose in deep.
Kids love this.
Smell my
I opened up for Billie Eilish at Coachella this year. This is the best part.
fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah. Everyone loves it.
Part the hands. You're gonna puke, but I don't care.
People love it. All right. Thank you, Fred. People love Smell My Tuchus. They didn't mention in the article my follow-up hit, Metamucil Man. I was a little disappointed in that. I think
Maybe
they forgot.
he's not aware. I don't know.
Oh, my God. I had a panic this morning. I thought I was low on Metamucil. I didn't realize Beth had ordered 4 extra boxes. So I'm all set. I am Metamucil Man. Love it.
I'm a Metamucil man. She's apple crisp, a fiber thin. So good, it's a hot damn sin. She
Big
helps
hit.
me move. She makes me go. I got perfection in my toilet bowl. You know my stool ain't loose. I drop a real nice deuce. I'm a Metamucil man. Hot fiber in my can.
Hot fiber in my can.
Dude, he's my plan.
Healthy duty is my plan. Well, you know what? Fuck the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They could have had me on stage doing all this. Fuck them.
You were going to perform even.
Of course. That's what we do at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. You perform your hits.
I don't trip. I don't leak. I keep it regular between the cheeks.
I keep it regular.
I could eat a whole damn box. Then make those beautiful brown rocks. I'm a man.
Imagine me performing this in front of Oasis and Phil Collins.
You so mad.
Fucking, the place would be going wild.
Fiber in my can.
Hot fiber in my can.
Duty is my plan.
Healthy duty is my plan. I'm a Metamucil man. Yeah.
I like the way the Metamucil goes into my body. And in about 2 hours, man, I start to react.
Imagine the crowds would be going wild. Ed Sullivan's not going to do that. I wonder who will be there. I mean, they're all probably like, shit, we could have had Howard's band Tuchus there. Doing Smell My Tuchus. Then I would have done like 3 songs. I would have done Hot Water. You know that song.
I like to wash down my Metamucil with something hot. I ain't talking about coffee or tea, baby. Hot water's the one for me. Wine or beer. But get the fuck out of here. Girls love to fillet. A man who hydrates. I want hot water.
Everyone loves it.
Couple sips and I'm a smooth talker. Hot water. I'm drinking coffee, but then I toss her. No chaser, I drink it straight.
I tell you, I got a good body of work. I would have been going into rehearsal now. Everything. All my plans are up in smoke. My wife was buying an outfit. I had her convinced I was going in. Little did I know. Yeah, what are you going to do? You got to admit, that would have been good. I don't know who would have inducted me, but afterwards, then what you do is you bring out your band and you do your hit songs. That's the way it goes.
Yes. Most people do.
Yeah, most people. Well, why wouldn't I? It would have been a fucking awesome show. You think I should close with Smell My Tuchus and open with Hot
Yeah,
Water?
that's your big
That's my big hit.
Yeah.
Make people wait for it. That's the move. Yeah. I could just imagine like they induct, whoever the fuck it was, like Sade, and then I come out. She's like, smooth operator. And I'm like, smell my tuchus. Be awesome. Yeah, well, it's not going to happen. I was ignored.
Not this year.
Not this year. I'm sure I'll be alive next year. Are you kidding? I was sitting at home bumming out. We were off last week, and I'm reading the obituaries. Everyone drops dead around 73, 75. Like those are the sweet spot.
No, there are people who, like Mel Brooks is what, 90?
Yeah. What's his quality of life? That's what you got to ask. He's sitting with a TV dinner tray
funny.
over at. He's sitting with a TV tray at Carl Reiner's house, according to that.
I know, but he's still funny. He's a funny man.
He still thinks Carl Reiner's going to show up. I'm telling you, it ain't pleasant. Oh my God, my mother. It ain't a pretty picture of it. My mother's 98, but it's fucking crazy. Even my mother says, "Don't remember me like this." I go, which phase of you would you like me to really remember? Which do you want me to lock in?
What were the good years?
When you ignored me in Roosevelt as I got beaten up every day? Are those the good years? Yeah. What are the good years? Yeah. Don't remember me like this. I'm like, oh, is that my mother? We talk a lot, on the phone if I'm not in New York, but then I get back and I'm with her. we talk, and it's the same topic again. Why am I alive so long? Why? And I'm like, oh my God.
Does she actually enjoy anything?
No. She likes Judge Judy, and she I told all of her aides, please do not put on my old shows. Yesterday, she called me in a panic 4 times. I had the phone off. I was taking a nap. Don't forget, I'm an altercocker too. I mean, I ain't a spring chicken. I'm 24 hours available to take care of her.
Napping together, yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm that far off from where she's at. And she's calling every minute. Then finally, she goes, I'm watching your show, and you said you need a new car. I go, Mom, those are old shows. What? You're watching an old show. You need a new car. I was thinking if you need a new car. I go, Mom, you were watching an old show. What? The show you're watching is years ago. I know. So I don't need a car now. I'm in the future from that show. What do you mean you're in the future? I go, Mom, right now I'm not from the show in the past. That's not me. Of course it's you. No, it's not me. I'm not saying it's not me. I'm saying that's not my problem now. You mean you're not still flying around as fart man? That's right, Mom. I dropped that shtick. And I wanted to tell you, stop yelling at Jackie. He's a nice man. Jackie hasn't been with the show for 47 years, Mom. They put on my show. I guess it's on YouTube. I don't know where she gets
YouTube, it pops up. Yeah.
Yeah, and she watches.
That's why I mentioned Charlie Puth, because they were running that.
Yeah, well, I know, but my mother thinks she's not clear on what's happening, and then she calls me in a panic about the show. Like, if I'm on the show, the old show from 20 years ago, and I have a cold, she thinks I have a cold now.
Right,
So
you're
it's like,
sick.
it's fucking, yeah. Are you all right? And then when my mother can't get a hold of me, she panics. I can hear her on the answering machine, and she on the voicemail rather, and she's going, he's not picking up. She's talking to the aide. He's not picking up. Something must be wrong. When my mom can't get a hold of me, she immediately puts me as dead.
Immediately.
Because she's really, she's not psychological. She's not psychological. It's not that something happened to me. She's like, if he doesn't pick up the phone, I wish he was dead. You know what I mean? So she kills me off. So then she starts calling Beth, and then Beth called me in a panic finally and said, are you answering your phone? I go, no, I have the phone off. I forgot. Your mother's calling like 900 times. And it was to comment on an old show where I need a car. And so it took me a while to straighten that out.
Well, it's cute that she's, thinks she's keeping up with your life this way.
Yeah, it's not good for me, though. I've asked the aides, please tell her that you don't know how to access my show. But they won't. They keep putting the show on. And then she watches Hillary Clinton a lot on there. She likes that interview. And Billy Joel she likes when I interview Billy Joel.
Uh-huh.
And but then she mentioned, and then when President Biden was on, she was talking about how much of a struggle his life was. He had a horrible situation.
Yes.
He had his tough life. And
Terrible
she was talking about it.
tragedies.
Yeah, but she enjoys watching. She enjoys watching tragedy, and my mother had tremendous tragedy in her life, so it's good
She
for
can
her.
relate, yeah.
Yeah, she's like, oh, he's one of the tribe. So there you go. But anyway, I don't even know how I got in this topic, but I do want to mention something.
Well, you
very
were talking about getting older.
getting older. Yeah. So they should have put me in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame this year, but I do admit. I wasn't really, to be quite honest, and just to drop all the bullshit, I really was not expecting to be in there. And Ed Sullivan's an excellent choice, especially in terms of everything you said, Robin. I'm not going to repeat it because you did a fine job. Now,
Well, I'm telling you, we'll be doing this next year.
there you go. All right, Robin, get your outfit picked. I do want to mention that the dearly departed Ralph, my friend for many, many years, who died. Did he die 2 years ago or 3 years? How many years has it been now? I think 2.
I
don't
think
even know.
it's 2.
2.
Yeah, I think we've had 2 Christmases
Well,
since then.
it says 2023. And now let me do some quick math. If this is
Okay.
2020, I know this is 2026, but this is tricky. Yes, technically you'd say 3 years,
No.
but it was December 2023.
Yeah.
Well, then let's, anyway, Robin,
Did you get it?
there's no clear answer. Ask me later. When I have pencil and paper so I can really compute. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah. You're asking me to do this in my head, a complicated math problem. And, some of us need pencil and paper. Anyway, a few months ago, I think you'll remember this on the show, we played clips of a guy named Joshua Lewis who talks to dead celebrities. He talks to their ghosts through a spirit box, remember? And we were having trouble understanding the spirit
Right.
box. Anyway, this week is Ralph's birthday, so Mehmet asked Joshua to talk to Ralph and answer some questions, and I thought it would be a nice way. Ralph would have been 61 today. Can you imagine? And
No.
yeah, he was no spring chicken either. But I do have the tape here. These are the questions and answers. Now, I listened to this morning. I don't understand a thing Ralph was saying. So the way it works is Ralph says something, and then I guess Joshua interprets for you what he's saying.
Oh, you can't understand Ralph? Is Ralph speaking some kind of other language?
Well, no, he's speaking English, but, I guess when you have this box and you're talking to the dead, the signal isn't, it's not Wi-Fi. Yeah,
It's bad connection.
exactly. I don't know what it is that dampens the afterlife, but it seems to makes Ralph sound like he's speaking Mandarin, if you will. Anyway, here we are. Mehmet talking to Ralph's ghost on the spirit box. I should probably tell you what he's saying ahead of time because okay. First, I'll play it for you, Ralph talking, and you're not going to understand
let's
the thing.
see how far we can get.
All right, you're not getting anywhere. Trust me.
Ralph, where are you? Are you in heaven? Are you in hell? Is it purgatory? We all want to know. Do you see Howard's dad? You're a ghost now. You can see all. Who has the smallest penis on staff?
Okay.
I think I hear you saying Fred. I'll ask one final question. Obviously, everyone wants to know. Will you tell us your sexuality? Well, thank you, Ralph. I think that's going to give a lot of people some peace.
Not me,
Wow.
but yeah. You want to know what he said?
I would like to know.
All right.
Yes.
First question is, where are you? And according to Joshua, Ralph said, dead. Talk on box. Listen carefully. Now you'll have to listen for dead. Talk on box.
Ralph, where are you? Are you in heaven? Are you in hell? Is it purgatory? We all want to know. Do you see?
You see?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
could say
The
that
question,
what you said was what
Yeah.
he said.
do you see Howard's dad? And he says, yeah, this. Yeah, this. So yes, he sees my father. Here we go.
Howard's dad? You're a ghost.
Then the next question was, who has the smallest penis on staff? And he said, people lie. Fred, according to Joshua.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, you can see all. Who has the smallest penis on staff? I think
by accident they contacted Crackhead Bob's ghost. I'm not sure this is Ralph. And these ghosts are harder to understand than JD. Thank God for Joshua, though. He tells you what is being said. Finally, what was your sexual orientation? He says, I love big cock. The lie is true. Let me see if we can hear that.
I hear you saying Fred. I'll ask one final question. Obviously, everyone wants to know, will you tell us your sexuality? Well,
Wow.
thank you, Ralph. I
Yeah.
think that's going to give a lot of people some peace.
Loves big cock. I don't know. There you go. So I thought you'd want to hear
Shocked
that.
he decided to disclose after death.
Probably figures, you know what? It's a big deal now. Doesn't matter.
I guess.
Yeah. Let me take a couple of these phone calls that Gary's been screening.
Of Ronnie back when he was still working full time, working in the studio, and he seemed a hell of a lot happier. And I'm wondering if you had any idea why he's so damn miserable. At least he sounds miserable, living out in Las Vegas, living a life of leisure with a beautiful wife, et cetera, et cetera.
He's not miserable. I mean, that's just Ronnie has a bit of a persona. You know what I mean?
I think Ronnie has become a curmudgeon. He's just angry
I
all the
agree.
time. Everything irritates him.
Yep.
Whatever Ronnie is, it's fine.
Yeah. So,
but I know what you
it's
mean.
fine. And I mean, it's given birth to the wonderful Angry Ronnie puppet, which I love, but it just. It strikes me as like everything triggers him now.
Yeah, I agree.
If they wanted her to be the co-host.
Okay.
So she asked me to vote. So I voted, and the next thing I know, my account got hacked. People were getting messages from me asking for their phone number, and because I wanted to get in touch with them, and all kinds of stuff like that was going on. And then every time I would put up on my account that it wasn't me putting all this shit up, whoever did it was able to take it down like immediately.
Jesus. They had that kind of access.
Yeah, they had. Yeah.
Wow.
So Stephanie is really good at tech. So I had her messing with it, and she actually got me back on, got my account back opened up. She was working with
How'd she
X.
do that? I'm kind of
I
curious.
have-
Like,
Dude, I have no idea. I have no
Right.
clue. But she did it. But the only thing I don't have access to now, which I don't even want right now, is direct messages. I can't, communicate on. So I don't know if Marianne got hacked first and they got into
Yeah.
her account.
that's what
and
happened.
then- yeah. That's
I would
what
guess.
it must have been. Or they made up a fake account. I don't know. Whatever they did. And
Let me find
Yeah.
out. I see she's
and that's
on
how
the
I
line.
got hacked.
She's on the phone.
And
Yeah. Hold on a sec. Marianne, did you get hacked?
Yes, Ronnie, I got hacked and I haven't been on my Twitter in like weeks. Somebody asked me to vote for them. I'm like an idiot. I voted and then Taj Fadat and all these fans were texting me that I said, please. And even Mike Train asked me, Ronnie, I'm sorry, but I'm hacked. I can't even find my Twitter anymore, Howard. I don't even know where it went.
I don't even I don't go on Twitter anymore. Ever since they changed the name to X, it turned me off.
Yeah, me
I like
too.
Twitter.
I'm more on Instagram, but,
Me
you know,
too.
I like Instagram. But, Ronnie, I'm sorry, but you know what?
no,
I
it's
just
not
wanna-
your fault. I was trying
just wanna be-
you asked me,
Yeah.
it was like oh, hey, it's Marianne. I ain't no Marianne. I talk to her all the time. And it was like, oh, could you help me out? I'm trying to get this co-host deal with this podcast. And of course I'm going to help her out.
That's what somebody
Well,
did to me, some man.
I don't
and
click
did,
on
and
anything.
Ronnie, can Stephanie help me? Because my kids are like so annoyed with me. Right?
All right,
My
all right.
friends are there.
Anyway,
Wait,
my
wait,
point-
I got to tell you, did you see Madonna on Coachella? And
Yeah.
she was fantastic. And wait, another thing, Ronnie, you're not a curmudgeon. And Neil Sedaka, you never spoke about him.
I know. I got to get to obituaries. All right. Take it easy. Anyway, to answer your question, Michael, Ronnie gets angry when people nudge him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, here's what happened with that. So then I get a call from Chris.
Right.
And he's going, oh, so you're up for a podcast. Oh, you're quitting the show and are you going to badmouth Howard? Or are you going to tell all Howard's secrets and all this kind of stuff? And I go, what are you talking about? he knows I would never do shit like that. And then, and he keeps on going, is Bubba involved with it? Because I know
Right,
you.
he's getting under your
listen to
skin.
Bubba. Yeah, it was.
I heard
it
the
was-
tape. I heard it. It was
It was
crazy.
ridiculous. He was
By
being
the
a
way-
total asshole as usual.
Ron, did you know that fake Ronnie, he got hacked too? Here he is, fake Ronnie.
Oh, I
Go
can
ahead.
imagine.
Dude,
What happened? Yeah.
so I open up Twitter and I get a DM. I said, it looks weird. This is a weird link, but I clicked it and sent it to everybody. But then I told Stephanie, got to handle this. So this nice Nigerian prince reached out. I said, Stephanie, speak to the prince. And we're also coming into money, but he's going to handle all the IT shit. So, it's fine.
So you got a DM saying how much money was the Nigerian prince offering you?
Dude, I don't want to fucking get into it, man, but I'm coming into some fucking good shit here, man.
Yeah. So why is the Nigerian prince say he's giving you money out of all these people?
Dude, I don't know what the deal was with him, man. He said we're fucking related or some shit. He said something
Right.
about NASCAR. I think it's
Right.
a NASCAR deal. He
Right.
it mentioned something about Bubba, and I don't know what the deal is, but it's
All
a good
right.
fucking deal.
All right. So how many? This Nigeria seems to have millions of princes. How many princes live in Nigeria? It's insane. I know other people who've had this experience.
Kind of weird, man. I
Yeah,
don't
it's
know.
almost like everyone in Nigeria is a prince.
Good, man. They're cool.
Yeah. So Ronnie, there you go. You got hacked, and fake Ronnie got hacked. Except he's coming. He says he's getting
And
a lot of
Marianne
money.
got hacked.
And Marianne got hacked.
Dude,
All right.
I heard from people that I haven't talked to in 15 years.
No kidding.
Anybody that had direct messaged me going back however long,
Yeah.
these people were getting into their direct messages and sending them this shit like, give me your information, give me a call, let me have your number, all this kind of shit. And they were getting in touch with me, by phone or text message. And they were going, did you do this? And I go, no, man, just don't answer them,
It's so weird. Like when you really
It's weird.
analyze it, What do these guys get out of this? The creating this havoc, this nonsense. Like, so okay, the guy got into your account,
Right.
but what does it accomplish? Like, they don't end up making any money on it, do they?
No, it just aggravates me. That's probably
So
what it is.
it's just to fuck with people.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
Went
I
through
have
the
no
whole
clue.
the fucking NASCAR world, my fucking butt plug collection, man. Got fucking hacked.
Really?
Dude, the fucking butt plugs asking me, it's in some fucking podcast shit. So I voted for it.
Yeah.
But
all right.
it all got hacked.
Okay. All right. Well, anyway, Ronnie is alive and well.
Yeah, I'm
for those
fine.
of you who are concerned about Ronnie's feed, it is now back online thanks to Stephanie.
Yes,
You
it
know.
is.
Just
These young
can't
people
DM him yet.
Don't
Right.
DM me.
You
Not
don't
quite
DM
yet.
Ronnie.
I'll let you know because she's working on that now.
Yeah.
So
How's
Howard,
the sex
can I ask
life
you a
going? Everyone
follow-up?
loves to hear. How's everything
Oh,
going?
it's great.
Good?
It's dude. This was like this week. I don't know what the hell was going on. It was like every night.
Every night. Unbelievable.
It was like every. I swear to God, this week was so crazy with sex. I don't know what
Wow.
it was.
What
every
is
time I
going- what-
looked at her, it was like it's time. You know,
She said that.
both of us. It was a crazy week. It was like there must have been a full moon or something. It was nuts.
You know what I think it is? Like, you're so sexual. You know, that's a main thing. We all are, but I mean, you really are. I think, I don't know what it is. Like, all right, I got sex like once this week. We were busy and all this kind of stuff. But you, every night of the week.
5 nights. It was 5 nights this week. 5 days.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
The fuck? Like, what goes on? Like, is it always at night or sometimes it's like the what is
No,
going
it's
on?
always at night. It's like a build up. Like Saturday we were going out to do some we went to buy furniture.
Go ahead.
So we went out, we did what we had to do, we came back, and then she changed out of the outfit she was wearing when we went out, and then she put on this she loves wearing these like yoga pants with
Yeah.
just that just the bra thing, like looking thing. The
Oh, so the
exercise
belly
bras.
is exposed, so you could see our whole body through the yoga
Yeah,
pants,
yeah, the
and
whole
then
body
the belly.
Yeah, forget it. That's it. That sets me off, and then
You bone up right away, even if you had sex the day before.
yeah.
We're at the
And then what do you do?
every day, and that's what it was. Every day she was like when she got home from work, she would put on like one of those outfits, like to make dinner or whatever, or just
Yeah.
to sit around watching TV, or we were sitting outside, and we got into a conversation, and I'm sitting there staring at her, and it's like, okay, tonight's going to be again another night.
Jeez, it's shocking to you. Like, you're like,
Yeah,
I
it was,
wasn't
it was
expecting that.
shocking to me. It was definitely, but this week was crazy. It was nuts.
And every time you deliver a full load,
I don't know. You'd have to ask her.
but I mean, you have a load, right? I mean, you come.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ, you're amazing.
It was
You know
nuts.
what? You're
It
going to
was a
live forever,
crazy
dude.
week.
You're going to
What's
live
that?
forever. You're going to live
Nah,
forever.
I don't know about that.
I'm telling you.
I don't know. I was watching listening to some guys who have these podcasts on longevity, and they're saying you're supposed to reserve your sperm, not
No,
shoot it
they're
all
wrong.
out.
For what?
These
For
assholes
what?
don't know shit.
What am I reserving
Yeah.
it for?
Yeah, for what? The grave? Reserve
I
it.
have no idea.
First of all,
fuck am
what
I
this guy,
reserving it
I'll tell you what this guy's doing. He's tricking his body. His body thinks he's 16 years old. It doesn't know he's old. I'm telling you, but between Twitter and fucking, his body is being tricked. They're thinking he's a teenager. There are teenagers who can't keep up with Ronnie. Let me ask you something. Do you think she knows, like she wants it so bad that she puts on the yoga pants and the bra top, or do you think that like it just happens?
Well, that's funny because I asked her that yesterday because I was watching my NASCAR race, and then
What a man.
I come out, and she's sitting there in that outfit, and I go, just like this, I go, so what does this mean? Again tonight?
Wow. You know, 5 days a week is like the first couple of months you start dating. You know what I mean? Like this
Yeah.
relationship is going very strong. And you know what's so masculine about you? If I can compliment you, you're watching NASCAR, and the only thing that interrupts you is fucking. You know what I mean? It's fucking
No, it didn't
awesome.
this was after the race. No. That doesn't.
that's even
She
more
didn't
masculine.
interrupt the race.
Sorry, it didn't.
Don't
That's
put
even
those
more
yogurt
masculine.
pants on until fucking the Indy 500's over.
Right.
Exactly.
What do you do then? Do you like just take her in the room and rip off her yoga pants?
No, it didn't have. It doesn't happen till at night. It's like all day it builds up. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I
And
understand.
then by the time bedtime comes, man, I'm ready. You know.
And
So once you
I might
get
smoke.
the
I might
thought,
smoke.
no matter.
I might smoke a little weed first. You know.
right.
But once you get the thought, no matter what time of the day it is, it doesn't leave you.
Yeah, that's
No,
right.
no,
You
no.
you hold on
It's,
to
it stays all day. Believe me.
And your day must be aggravating because you're waiting till night to release yourself.
No. It's something to look forward to. It's great.
Sometimes I picture Ronnie like a caveman, like dragging her into the room, and just like,
Well, I've done that. But
Right.
very rarely. Like sometimes,
Right.
once in a while in the afternoon, like later in the afternoon. Well, now, like the job she's got now, she's not home much during the day. So,
So you don't like what I think Robin's point is like, okay, you're building up all day, and then you get in bed and you're tired, and you're like, you know what, it was a good idea. No, it goes
doesn't
down.
It doesn't go away. It doesn't go away. No.
And then you instigate, like you start rubbing her ass and doing all your moves.
Oh yeah. Well, like I said, this week was crazy. Like the minute she got into bed, it was like I'd grab her and we'd start going at it.
Jesus.
I saw her breathing, and I got a fucking boner. It's fucking hot, dude.
Well, I'll tell you what, she must feel very loved. I'm gonna tell you that.
So no porn. You didn't need the porn or anything.
No.
Out of the
Oh.
5, one night, Saturday night was porn.
Wow.
Yeah, Saturday night was lesbian porn.
Tube galore night.
Lesbian porn, nothing better than that.
Yep.
Oh, good
great-
for you, pal.
great stuff,
I'll tell
man.
you.
And I let her take control of it. She's got the remote, and she'll pick the whatever the video, and then sometimes she gets bored and she'll fast forward to the good parts.
What are the good
Great.
parts where they're going down on each other?
Yeah.
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 Or they're in heavy makeout sessions first. Like really going at it.
For me, the good parts are the story with the seduction. I like. I'm now very much into lesbian massage, where one of the girls doesn't believe she's a lesbian. I love that, and then I wait for that move where she.
Don't touch me there. Don't
Yeah.
touch
She
me
goes,
there,
wait.
please."
She
Yeah.
goes,
Yeah, I know.
wait. What are you doing? Just this masseuse just touched her vagina. Meanwhile, I've been rubbing her tits for 10 minutes, and then I'm like, then she goes, wait. What is that? She goes, well, I want to give you the full massage. I believe this will be very good for you. You need to relax. And she's like, well, I have a boyfriend. She goes, yeah, but he's not here. Who cares? And she goes, well, all right, if this is what you do. Meanwhile, she's got a finger in her vagina.
Right.
I mean, but I like it.
We were watching one with massage, and the massage girl had that that thing that they do your back with. It's got that big bubble thing at the end. It's like a little
Yeah.
machine.
It's
You
like
know,
a vibrator almost. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like but it's supposed to be for your back.
Right.
To make
Right.
your muscles feel relaxed and shit.
Yeah.
So we're watching this one where she's doing the girl's back, and then she flips her over, and then she very lightly, she's like touching her nipples and shit with it, and then
Yeah.
the girl's like moaning and going crazy, and then she moves down down her stomach, and then she touches her vagina like very lightly with it, and the girl's like jumping off the fucking table.
You liked it. I like that.
Oh, it was
I
great.
wish I had seen that. I don't have
Yeah.
that. Lord. What about you, Ronnie? Ronnie Puppet or whatever we call you. What about you?
Dude, I saw this one. It's the massage, and she's got that fucking thing. It's
Yeah.
I think they call it a power drill.
Yeah.
And she starts fucking using it on the broad. And
Yeah.
she goes to the fucking moon, dude. Screaming, going fucking nuts.
Right. Boy, that puppet's got away with his story, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Very good.
Look like the fucking Home Depot in a pussy, man. It's fucking hot.
Oh my God.
I'll tell you, Ronnie has more sex in a weekend than I do in a year. I mean, it's unbelievable what's going on. And, you know, it really is unbelievable. I hope people realize this is unbelievable. This is amazing, Ron. It's like being Superman. You have superpower.
Is there anybody on the staff that's equaling Ronnie's numbers?
No fucking way. I'll put Ronnie up against anyone. He's like the Mike Tyson of fucking. I'm talking about the man's age.
So even those younger guys, they can't pull Ronnie's numbers.
And he doesn't. No. And those guys take Cialis and all these things. Ronnie didn't take any of that shit except for horny goat weed, and he smokes
the
a little
goat
weed.
shit. Yeah.
Right. It's fucking incredible.
I mean, I tried it. Like I said, I've tried that shit. It works.
By the
it's
way,
cool.
By the way, Stephanie must be fucking great in bed. I mean, from what you described, she's like amazing partner for you. I mean, she seems up for a good time all the time.
They found each other.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because like
exactly, she's got his sex drive.
Yeah, a lot of women would be like, "Oh, I'm married to
I don't
Ronnie.
know about that.
I'm married to Ronnie, but like, you know, he wants so much sex. You know, like a lot of women would complain about this, but she's way open to it.
Not always. Sometimes it takes a little convincing.
Oh yeah,
takes a little work. But I know her. I know what, you know. I know how to get her.
What describe? But help me out. I want to understand this, and I'm sure a lot of people in the audience do. So let's say you're all worked up, and Stephanie's like, you know what? I've just had a long day. You know, Ron.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. What do you do, Ron? What do you do? Describe it so people know what to do.
So it starts basically when she gets home from work.
Right.
And she'll change into one of those outfits, right?
Let's say yoga pants.
Yoga pants and the fucking bra looking
Sports
thing.
bra, yeah.
Sports bra. Right.
Same for you, Ronnie Puppet? You yoga pants?
She gets home, yogurt pants and sports bra.
Yogurt.
Yeah, yogurt.
Yeah, yogurt pants.
The sport bra.
How do you say bra?
Bra. B-O-R-R.
So, Ron, in all seriousness,
okay, yeah,
this is the thing that they could help people with, right?
Yeah, she'll come home. She'll change into an outfit, like, you know, just a lounge around deal, and she'll
does
come
she
in.
shower, or does it bother you if she doesn't shower? Like, does she have to? No, you don't care.
No, fuck that. I don't give a shit.
Right, you don't care.
She's clean, man.
Right. Okay, sorry.
She, dude. Her getting ready for work in the morning is 2-hour deal. So when she gets home, she's still fine. She'll be hanging out she'll be in the kitchen doing something, and I'll just walk up and I'll grab her ass or something, or I'll stick my hand down her pants and start rubbing her ass.
Right. When you write that down,
giving her little signs and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
I'll bite her neck or something. Like I'll walk behind and just grab her and bite her neck. You know, very gently.
You're letting her know, even though she's worked and she's tired. Right. You're letting her know you've got issues and you're ready to fuck.
Well, that also doing that to her also that turns her on. That lights her up. You know,
right?
Dude, you just got to give little signs, man. Go, you fucking bite her. You stick your cock in her ear. You fucking grab her ass. Stick your hand down there. Just little, be subtle with it, man. Chicks dig that shit.
All right, Ronnie. I wrote this down. Go ahead. Yes. And then, during dinner preparations and things, you're sticking your hand down her pants and grabbing her ass. Okay.
Right.
Go ahead.
Right.
How does it?
And then we have dinner. We were talking, just general bullshitting, about her work, whatever's going on, me with my fucking Twitter shit, and and then she starts.
So you're making conversation.
Just bullshitting. And then
are you making the conversation with her to get her to seduce her, or are you genuinely interested?
No, I talk to her about work all the time.
Okay.
She's started this new job a couple of months ago, so I've been talking to her a lot about it every night. And then, and there's no sex talk. There's no sex talk at all.
See, Ronnie's smart.
Right.
He's really smart. Because women don't want to be hammered at. They like to be coaxed, but not hammered.
And they like you to hear about their day. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. So then what?
and then we eat dinner, and then after that, whatever we do, we sit and we watch a little TV. And the nights that I have to get up early, we go to bed like 8:30. But
Right.
she doesn't go. She doesn't go to bed. I go to bed, but she'll come into bed, and she'll watch.
And you're
TV,
nude,
but
right? You're nude in the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We both are.
Yeah.
We both are.
So
And
she'll come in nude.
Yeah. She gets in. Yeah.
Even though she's not going to stay in bed, she comes in and gets
No. She stays in bed. She watches TV in bed. She's got the.
Oh, okay.
She's
All
got
right.
the wireless
I thought-
headphone thing, and
All right.
she does. It doesn't bother me as long as there's no sound. I don't care. That light. Doesn't
And then what
bother me.
happens? And she's
And
not
then-
in the mood now, remember. That's what I'm after here. She's not in
Well,
the mood. Then what do you do? What's your
No,
move?
she loves to like cuddle. So
Okay.
that's what starts it, And
Nice.
then I guess from all the little playing around from before in the kitchen and me being interested in her work stuff and all that kind of stuff, that turns her on. And
And then
then
you
it
go to
happens.
town.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I mean, and you got to rub her a little bit, right? You don't just go right in for the. You
No.
gotta-
We go.
Yeah.
We have. There's a lot of foreplay.
Since you and Stephanie started dating, what is the longest you've gone without sex? Has there ever been, let's say if she's away, of course, but
Yeah,
I'm
well,
saying when you're both in
she's
the
away.
house, is it ever more than a week if she is home?
No.
Never, right? No.
Never.
You won't stand for it.
Even
No,
when
it's
she
not even-
was having, those medical issues, you didn't.
Oh no!
have
Well,
to
yeah. It was during that whole cancer deal. It was, there wasn't much going on.
Well, finally something has slowed you down a little.
No, I understood, man. There was a lot of shit going on with her, man.
No hand jobs, nothing. Nothing during that period of
I
time.
wouldn't even bother her with it, man.
Right. Nice.
Could
You
fuck
are-
the back
you
of her
are-
knee. But
He's a
that's
She
gentleman.
was
You
all
are a gentleman.
she was all messed up, man, big time with that.
Were you a
shit.
gentleman too, Ronnie Puppet?
Yeah, man. You got to be a gentleman. Back of the knee or the elbow. You could fuck that, but anything else, man, give us some time.
Yeah, all right. Well, there it is. Ronnie, this gentleman on the phone was saying,
Congratulations to you, Ronnie.
Michael
Oh,
from
thank
Florida was saying, Ronnie, that you are a lot less happy now that you're in Vegas, but
Well, he's
it sounds
wrong.
to me,
He's wrong.
He's wrong.
He's
you're
wrong.
happier now.
I'm
You're
just
happier.
miserable normally. I'm,
Right.
That's me.
All right.
But I'm
I'm
trying.
glad to hear that.
I'm trying to work through that now. Except
Yeah?
when I talk to Chris Wilding, it doesn't work. No matter
Well,
how much I talk to my shrink, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work.
You're still angry.
He knows how to push my buttons. Ask him.
Here's Ronnie's. I'll play a little song in honor of Ronnie's story. Ronnie's always horny. We love this one. It's by Eli Braid, and everyone loves it.
Ronnie's always horny all the time. Ronnie's always horny. 69! Ronnie's always horny. He loves sex. TOPLESS. Dildos, cunts, and ass juice. And twat lips. Pussy, boobs, and ass streaks. And big dicks. Eating out a stripper till she squirts. Ronnie's getting pegged so hard his ass is gonna hurt.
Oh yeah.
There it is. Nice little song.
That's great.
There you go. All right. Michael, I hope that answers all your Ronnie questions. Michael in Florida, okay?
Yeah, could I ask a quick follow up then?
All right.
About Fred. I've been listening to the show since the NBC days, and of course the show has evolved over that period of time. The thing I've noticed is that I'm hearing a lot less drops from Fred these days, and I wondered, was that a conscious decision on the part of the show, or just Fred? I'm just
Fred
curious
has,
about why I'm hearing.
I never talked to Fred. I'm proud of that fact. And so I've not had any communication with the amount of drop. Fred has free reign to drop away. No one wants to know what's in Fred's mind. You are accusing Fred of slacking. So let's find out. Fred,
No.
I'm guilty,
well, you
Michael.
are. Fred, what's going on?
Not
Why
true.
have there been...
No, there are
It's not
sometimes
true
when I
what he
think I
said.
actually overdo it. I'm not exactly sure what Michael's referring to, but no, I think I'm hitting it where I need to hit it. I mean, there are some times when, like, for example, there was a bunch of stuff going on with Ronnie and the Ronnie Puppet and you, and I kind of lay back a little bit. So it's like there are moments when I kind of just ease back. But there are
In other
moments when
words,
I'm as obnoxious as I ever were.
In other words, Fred, it can be too busy for sound effects.
Correct.
You
Yeah.
are correct, sir.
All right.
All right. There you go,
I
Michael.
don't accuse you of slack. Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I
Well,
don't
you did,
accuse
but
you of
that's okay,
slacking at
Michael.
all.
We all have our opinions.
Sure sounded that way, Michael.
But
All
it
right,
sounds
thank
like you missed the sound, so
Uh-oh.
I'll try to be mindful of that as well.
All right, real good.
All
There's
right,
Michael who says
All right. Thank you.
Ronnie is angry and Fred is slacking off, and both guys claim it's untrue. It's untrue.
Correct.
There you go. Now you got an update. And here's a guy, Joe, who wants to speak to Ronnie. I'll let you talk to Ronnie real quick, and then I have to get to a bunch of things. Joe, go ahead. You have the last word with Ronnie. Joe in New York.
Hey, Ronnie, what's up, man? Listen,
What's going on,
I got to
dude?
tell you, I couldn't be any more envious of you, man. My wife wants nothing to do with sex anymore. We have 2 kids, and she's completely done with it. So, man, when you tell me these stories, it's just I got to say thank you, man. It's just so depressing hearing these stories some mornings. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm sorry
So-
you're depressed, man, but
I'll tell you my theory.
I don't know. I don't
I'll
know
tell
what
you my
I
theory.
don't know what the deal is with you.
I think any
Please tell
woman
me,
who's
'cause I
around
need to know.
Ronnie, I'll tell you exactly. I think any woman who's around Ronnie knows they're going to have sex. It's like he
it the mambo?
doesn't. He doesn't know. He doesn't give up. Like, in other words, it's not that like he just. He doesn't understand not having sex. So therefore, you couldn't have a household with Ronnie and not have sex. He'd be like, "What the fuck is this?"
They
What do you mean we're
open
not
like a
having sex?
clam, man.
Fair enough.
Right, but like a clam, exactly. Ronnie Puppet.
Wow.
Yes.
Like
It
a
opens
clam.
like a clam.
Well,
It opens like a clam. It opens like a
Oh,
clam.
man, good
What
for
don't
you,
you
Ronnie.
understand? Yeah. All right. There you go, Joe. Right,
All right,
Ronnie,
thanks,
you would
Joe.
say to Joe,
All right.
Joe, what do you mean you're not having sex? Have sex.
maybe he should just try to pay a little more attention and put the
Exactly.
little hints in instead of just trying to jump her all the time. You know?
Yeah, see,
That's
he's
right.
not doing the work.
Ronnie
Yeah,
does
you
work.
got-
Like Ronnie
you
devotes his
gotta
day
work,
to it.
would
Yeah,
say.
You got to
Yeah.
work.
oh,
work. He's retired from driving, but he is not retired from sex.
The ladies, you have to work them. You have to work the ladies, man. You can't just jump them. You know.
Yep. No, he's right. I'm telling you, I've had years of sitting in a car with Ronnie, and I've heard all of his stuff. And that's exactly what he does. Like, he puts in a day of work. It's his hobby. Sex is his thing. And he doesn't, like, he lays the groundwork all fucking day.
Like, even if Stephanie changes into one of those outfits, he lets her know he appreciates it.
Yeah, yogurt pants.
You know, it's not
Yeah.
like, he ignores anything. He appreciates the dinner. He finds out about her work day, gives her a little pinch here and there when, nothing else is going on. He keeps that top of mind.
There you go.
Gotta do
You
it,
summed
man.
it up. What is that, Ronnie Puppet?
Gotta do it, man. Ask about their job or whatever. It's not fun, but it always works, dude.
Right. It's work. All right. Thank you, boys. Ronnie
All right.
Puppet and real
All right.
Ronnie. Thank you. Very good. Ronnie Puppet's mustache has gotten huge. Time for a trim.
know.
It's covering his whole face. It's like a wolf. I want to tell you about Hyundai. Thank you, Hyundai. The all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid. What a beautiful car. Learn how it makes every day epic at HyundaiUSA.com. They're doing it over there. Please, if you get a new car, you go check them out. I also want to tell you about our good friend Nikki Glazer. Nikki is fresh off the Golden Globes and has a brand new stand-up comedy special called Good Girl, coming to Hulu on April 24th. I always love Nikki. Been on our show a million times. Always up for a
Nikki
party.
somewhere special. She is she's A-list now. She is way into all the hot parties
Yes.
and all the gatherings with all the
Yeah.
stars.
To me, she was always A-list, but Good Girl is Nikki's fifth stand-up special, which she performed to a sold-out crowd in her hometown of St. Louis. And in this new special, Nikki delivers more of her brutal honesty. She talks about aging, beauty, fame, everything, from anecdotes about her sex life to topics like mental health. No subject is off limits, as we know about Nikki. Don't miss Nikki Glazer's new stand-up special, Good Girl, coming up. In fact, when David Spade was in, he was talking about working with Nikki. He's going around doing a bunch of
that's
shows.
what it was, too, that he mentioned her.
It's called Good Girl, and it's coming to Hulu on April 24th with Nikki Glazer.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/100. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/100. That's ZipRecruiter.com/100. ZipRecruiter.com/100.
ZipRecruiter. Looking for a little extra fun? Chumba Casino lets you play for free with daily login rewards and a cheeky little welcome bonus when you sign up. Explore hundreds of online social casino games and jump in whenever it works for you. No routines, no pressure, just entertainment on your terms. That's Chumba. Only available in permitted states. No purchase necessary. See terms and conditions for details. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21+.
My name is Christine, and I'm a widow. My husband Ryan died. He was a healthy 34-year-old, and 3 months later, he was gone. Thankfully, he had the foresight to get life insurance. Because we had the 2 small children, he decided it was important to get it to make sure that we would have enough in case anything ever happened. The bills were covered, the mortgage was paid, so I could focus on my kids. With Ethos, getting life insurance is fast, affordable, and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exam, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. We truly don't know how much time we have. Life insurance didn't take away the loss, but it did give us the time and the space we needed to just grieve.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/quote. That's ethos.com/quote. Ethos.com/quote. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
In a world in need of a hero, one man rises to the challenge in style. He is...
just driving the kids to soccer practice.
Make every day feel epic in the all-new Hyundai Palisade Hybrid with up to an EPA-estimated 619 miles of range on select trims, advanced tech, and class-leading interior space. Visit HyundaiUSA.com or call 562-314-4603 for more details.
And hey, come on, no cleats on the seats.
Dial 833 Sturgeon. Call the show. 833
Whackpacker Mark the Bagger makes love to a ghost in a haunted insane asylum.
I think you're sexy and hot. If you're an adult ghost, I want you to blow me. Or if you're female, not the guys. Can I eat your pussy if you're female? An adult female. And if it's okay with you, oh baby. Oh baby, I want you.
The Howard Stern Show.
Ronnie, the limo driver, speaks to a HR professional.
Sort of walk me through a specific time when whatever you did actually maybe unintentionally made a situation worse.
Every Wednesday, we used to receive cupcakes and cookies. The receptionist up front, I would tell her, would you like a cupcake? I'll bring one out to you because I know you can't leave the phones and all that kind of stuff. So I would do that, every week. And one of the people that work on the show took it as I'm like the master of the cupcakes.
First of all, I never said I was in charge
charge of the cookies, Jason.
No, you
I
are.
didn't see your
what
big
you
ass
did- what
being
you
a
did
nice
is-
guy, setting the shit up. That's all I did.
I got a little out of control.
What does that mean?
Well, we had a yelling match, and he kept egging me, and I kept getting madder and madder about it.
You big fat fuck anytime you want outside. Bye, limo driver. Anytime you fucking want.
And I threw a garbage can at his chair.
Fucking stick your tongue at me, motherfucker.
Ronnie, you're gonna get yourself in trouble.
Like a office garbage can?
Yeah, a plastic garbage can.
Was he in the chair at the time?
Yeah, he was in the chair, but it didn't hit him. It hit the chair.
Did you throw something at somebody?
Yeah.
You're out of control.
Oh, okay. Things get worked up around.
See what I got for you. Number one, this is a Sirius XM announcement. I'm happy to see this. This is a big announcement about Green Day. The Green Day Sirius XM channel Idiot Nation is now being launched today, April 20th, on Sirius XM channel 314 and also on the Sirius XM app. We love those guys, Green Day. And good name for the channel, Idiot Nation. Channel 314, what can I tell you? Everyone knows Green Day, one of the world's best-selling bands, over 75 million records sold worldwide. Not bad.
Amazing.
22 billion streams. They won 4 Grammys, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. How many times do you think Green Day's been on our show? Do you have any idea? Don't forget, they started coming on in the 90s.
Long time, yeah. I'm going to say 10.
7. Not quite 10. Idiot Nation is
There were
Green
a couple
Day.
of years they missed.
Idiot Nation channel is going to be Green Day and punk rock from all eras. The band is picking the music themselves. They're actively involved, and they're hosting the channel. And Trey Cool will host a monthly show. Ground Support. And he's going to have bands on there that open for Green Day and bands that toured with Green Day early in their career. So there it is. New channel. Very exciting. Idiot Nation, available now on channel 314 in the Sirius XM app. We almost called this channel Idiot Nation. We
should almost call the country Idiot Nation.
There you go. Yeah. Hey, I don't know. I don't read the newspaper anymore, which is a lie. I actually I read the New York Times, and I just get depressed, and I'm befuddled. But I'm out of the politics game. I tried my hand at it, and I wasn't very effective, honestly. If I can give an honest assessment, I'll give myself a C-, maybe a D. Because anything I was for didn't work out. Yeah,
that everyone today is not understanding how to talk to different groups. You got to be so careful.
Yeah.
Everything you say, you can't communicate.
Yeah, I still read shit about myself politically that I haven't said in 5 years, and they still use it. Yeah, so it's like it stays with you. Yeah, Green Day I told you about. Tomorrow, Nathan Lane's going to join us. Always love Nathan Lane. Yeah.
Did I tell you about the time I was at a Broadway show?
Yeah.
And Nathan Lane and a bunch of other great actors were on stage. And I think somebody had a problem in the audience, like one of those medical problems.
Yeah, he's a doctor
And-
also. He cured him, right?
No.
I know this story.
But he had all the actors had to freeze in place, but they couldn't bring the curtain down. So Nathan Lane and all the people were standing there. They couldn't move. And this went on for, a good long time. And then finally somebody got the curtain down and they could move and walk off stage and, because they were still tending to this person in the audience. And then finally that got all cleared up. And it was a really funny show. And we're all in the audience going, oh no, that just ruined the show. It was really funny and we were really into it. And we were just like worried for the whole cast. Like, how do they get the audience back? The curtain rises and Nathan Lane comes out and he's, he was on the phone when all this started. And this had gone over about 30 or 40 minutes. And he was supposed to be on hold on this phone call. So when the curtain rose, Nathan Lane says, I feel like I've been on this call for 40 minutes. And the whole audience erupted in laughter. And then they went right back into the show. And I was like, now that's amazing.
Yeah, he's an amazing actor. So anyway, we'll talk to Nathan Lane tomorrow. I like him as Gomez.
Well, you
Right.
loved him in
I
lots
love
of
him in,
things, haven't you?
In what? I love him in a bunch of things, yeah. I loved him with Robin Williams.
Yeah.
And
In
what's the name of that movie?
Birdcage.
Birdcage. I love that.
Those two were great together.
Yeah. Anyway, he's been around a long time, and he's fucking super talented dude. I thought he'd be kind of fun to have him on the show. So Nathan Lane will be here. Also, fans have written us. Let me see what's going on here on the phones. Yeah, Renee, what's up? She's saying Gary isn't on the phone. Hey, Renee, what's going on?
Not much. I was actually just calling to say hi to Gary. I never expected to get on the phone with you, but I just wanted to say, now that I do have you, I miss you guys when you're away, and I'm glad you're back.
Oh, thank you. So,
You're welcome.
Gary is taking a breakfast break, I've been told.
Oh.
Why doesn't he do what I do? I eat before work. Then I have my breakfast is out of the way.
You know, Gary, he has his routine.
Yeah, we don't want work is interrupting Gary's routine. I mean, the show's like 3 hours. I mean, he's got to eat during the show.
Gary has been having breakfast on while the show's on for however long he's worked here.
I could kill two birds with one stone, ball. By the way, this is the first time our phone screener had to take a breakfast break. So there you go. No one else has thought to take a breakfast break during the show. Well, hey, you know, some people need to eat during the show. Wonder what he's having for breakfast. That's so important.
They couldn't wait.
No. Oh, Gary is now back answering phones again. So there we go. His breakfast break is over.
This poor woman was dying to talk to Gary. She missed him, called during breakfast.
Cody in Indiana, you're on the air. What's up, Cody?
Good morning, Howard. It's a pleasure to talk to you and Robin again. Good morning, Robin. Before I found you on satellite radio, I used to listen to Bob and Tom. And this past weekend, Bob from Bob and Tom passed away. And I seemed like their show was like canned laughter. And as opposed to your show being, you know, more natural and free flowing, more edgier, does it bother you that they got all these awards, like the Marconi Award and stuff like that, as opposed to like you guys that, I mean, probably deserve more awards than what you guys have gotten?
Well, first of all, condolences. I really don't know the work of Bob and Tom. I heard their names many times, that they had a syndicated show that was more like on country stations. Do I have that right? Bob and Tom?
Country and rock stations.
Okay. Well, I don't really know. I don't know much about those guys. I've literally never heard even a tape of Bob and Tom, but I know the name Bob and Tom, and I imagine they were very successful. And, you know, I've said this before, I do admire anybody who, in any career, especially radio, who could have a long career. And from what I know, these guys have been around for a long time. And now both Bob and Tom are dead, or did they die together, or is Tom still alive?
Is that mandatory for a team?
Yeah. Well, Robin and I plan to go together on the same day. So I was wondering, is Bob the only one who's dead, or has Tom died too? I'm being serious.
No, Bob or Tom is still alive. Bob retired from the show back in 2015. And I'm sorry, I'm from Indiana, and they broadcast out of Indianapolis, so it's been all over the local news all weekend. And I read.
Well, that's why I'm trying to learn because I'm fascinated about radio. You know, it's been my whole life. So now is it just the Tom Show? Did they call it Tom Show, or did they bring in a new Bob? Like, can you just replace Bob with another Bob? What happened?
No, it's still Bob and Tom Show, but they got a guy named a comedian named Josh Arnold that.
Well, let me ask you this:
Bob's spot.
Do you feel Josh is upset that it's the Bob and Tom Show and they don't like call it Josh and Tom? Why not call it Josh and Tom? I mean, if Robin started working with a guy named, Yitzchak, it would be Robin and Yitzchak. I mean, I don't understand why they kept the name Bob. Do you know?
I have no idea why. I've been too busy listening to you. I just, you talk about, people in the industry and, how you had a hard road and, these people, got all these awards for being edgy. And some of their stuff was edgy, but when you compare it to you, it's like watching Mr. Rogers,
Well, look, let's put it this way. You asked me if I'm upset about awards. There might have been a time in my life where I was just this fucking nut job who thought I should have every listener, I should have every award, I should be the only one on the radio, quite frankly. But, many years of reflection and work on myself, I got to tell you, these awards are meaningless. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. First of all, in radio, they have awards. It's not like the Academy Award where it's on TV.
Nobody knows about them.
No, the only people who know about them is some other radio guys. Now,
right.
Early on in my career, I used to win awards. Like there was a thing called the Drake Chenault Award. I was a disc jockey in Detroit, and I sent in a tape and I won an award. And it was useful in my career because suddenly I got offers from every market in the country looking to hire me. So, I saw it as something meaningful. They listened to tapes and they picked out the best disc jockeys in the country. And I remember I won. And
but
God
it
only
didn't
knows.
help you get an audience, like if you get an Academy Award, you get to make a couple of more movies.
No, it got me recognized in the industry. Now, I'll tell you, I won a Radio Hall of Fame award. I was like, I didn't even go. I mean, I don't care about that stuff, and I'm not even sure there really is a Radio Hall of Fame. From what I understand, it doesn't. I won an award.
Where do you see the Marconi Award? I don't know.
Marconi, I might have won that award. I don't know if I even won it. If I did win it, I probably didn't go to get it. So I don't have it. Maybe they mailed it to me. But these awards are meaningless and stuff. And let's face it, I'm someone whose career is, people look at me as if I'm like a monster or something. They don't think of me to give me an award. You know what I'm saying? They're too controversial or something. I don't know why. I'm an entertainer. I sit there. I talk to people and I try to entertain them. But Bob and Tom, I don't know their act. But there has to be something good there if they've been on all those radio stations and they could command an audience. I can't tell you how many guys I know who would, give their left nut to have Bob and Tom's career because they lasted a week in radio or they were on for 2 years and then they got fired because they couldn't get an audience. So I don't knock Bob and Tom. That'd be foolish. I say, God bless them. Bob and Joshua or Tom and Joshua, whoever the fuck is on that show.
Right.
But I don't get jealous. And I don't get jealous of Bob and Tom either, if that's your question. No, I'm not jealous. My career is, look, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know. I think I got to be the best guy ever there was on radio. And what does that mean? In terms of longevity, in terms of success, in terms of creating a whole new company, I wasn't the only one who created this company, but I had a big part in it, especially in the merger. I look back on the accomplishments of my films and my videos and TV, whatever the fuck I did, and especially the radio show, and then syndicating the radio show and all those battles and fighting the FCC. When I look at it, it's been a very fucking spectacular career.
But how many?
I got nothing but pride.
How many radio stations did you take from worst to first?
I don't even know how many.
It was just crazy.
A lot. Yeah, and it's all good.
Yeah.
So how am I going to be jealous of Bob and Tom? I'm happy for them. What am I going to do?
Well, I wasn't saying jealous of them per se. Are you more mad at the industry for not giving you more awards, but you
No,
kind of
my industry. My industry doesn't even have a credible award. Nobody gives a shit about this industry. Now it's filled with people broadcasting from their basement. It's over. It's over. If I had to get into radio now, or whatever they call radio, podcast, I wouldn't even know what to do. How the hell would you?
Oprah. I watched an Oprah podcast yesterday.
There you go. Oprah. She's so skinny now. Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, and she's like inviting this woman, come on into my podcast on my porch, my front porch.
Yeah, there you go. Everybody's sitting on their porch broadcasting. There's so many broadcasters now. I don't know what musicians do now. I don't even understand the business. Record companies are meaningless. People sit at home, they record, and then they just put it out on the internet. It's like fucking Wild West. It's a different world we live in. You know,
when you said that 75 million records for
Green Day.
Green Day, I'm like, wow, that's like a blast from another era.
When I
People
came up
can't
in
boast those numbers these days.
When I came up in radio, I was so clear on what I needed to do. I looked at the landscape and I went, every fucking town I go to, radio sucks. It sucks so bad. There's nothing on. Even like talk shows, no one even gave an opinion. And I went, I know what I need to do. I need to get on there and fucking just be real. And like I had a game plan, you know what I mean? And yeah, it took years to perfect and all that other shit. But nowadays, it's a whole different world, man. Nobody knows
Everybody's
what to do.
real.
Everybody's real. Everyone's real. Everyone's too fucking real. You got a guy with a microphone in his bathroom taking his shit. What are you going to do? I mean, there's nothing left to do. It's over.
Well, they're copying off of Richard Christie and shitting, you know?
Yeah, I mean, we've done that.
love Richard.
Richard came to me. Richard came to me the other day, and I'll tell you a good story. Maybe you tell me, Cody, if you want to hear this, and Robin, you too. So Richard comes to me about 2 weeks ago. He says, in honor of my birthday, you know how fucking slow this hillbilly talks.
Right.
He goes, in honor of my birthday, I want to do a new stunt. So I go, what do you want to do? He says, what I want. I said, you've done everything. He says, well, I want to come in there naked, fully nude. I go, okay, you've done that before. I go, what are you going to do? He goes, okay, I got this vibrator plug that I put on my taint, and it plays music through vibrations. And no matter what song you put on, my taint can tell what song it's playing. I go, let me think about this. You're going to be naked. We're going to strap you to a butt plug kind of situation. And then
He's going to have his legs up in the air so it can be on his taint.
Yeah. Okay. So wait a second. So, and I'm listening to this whole thing, and I hear the vibrating thing, and it's, makes noise and everything. And I go, you know what, Richard? No offense, and happy birthday and all this shit. But dude, it doesn't seem like we should do it, So
That'd be an October event.
I think so, Cody. So then I said to myself, well, I forgot about it, and that was it. I said, it's just another one of Richard's ideas that we're just not going to do because he's pitched.
And it always starts off with getting naked.
Well, yeah, he wants me like his biggest thrill. He said would for me to chloroform him on the air, and then take off his clothes, and then when he wakes up, he'd be like in women's clothing, like he would be nude.
Well, you're going to be in the trunk of a car.
I didn't say that, but then I said
he said that.
Yeah. Why do you want to be in the trunk of a car? I forget.
I think that was part of the fantasy originally, or maybe a movie that one of us had seen.
Okay. So I said to Richard, look, with this butt plug thing that can do music, I said, I don't think I want to do it. I'm going to pass on it. And he was like, well, okay, it's there if you want it, but I thought it'd be good for my birthday. Anyway, one of my brother-in-laws both my brother-in-laws came to visit me. And we're sitting and talking, and they're big jocks, and they like the show. Let me get some water. Give me a second.
Hot water.
I don't have any hot water. I got warm water. I got bottled water. Hold on. Got to wet my whistle. Oh, shitsky, witsky. Anyway, so Richard says to me, I want to do this thing. And I was like, I'm walking with my brother-in-laws, and I said to him, they go, hey, they love Richard because they're jocks.
Oh,
they both
thank
played.
you.
They both played Division I ball, and they love locker room humor.
They drink good beer too, right? You said they
Yeah,
brought
well-
their own beer once.
Yeah, what are those called? IPAs or something?
IPAs. Yeah,
Oh my God, my brother-in-law
India Pale
shows.
Ale.
My brother-in-law Doug shows up at my house. He comes in with his suitcase, big fucking suitcase. I go, oh my God, you brought how many days? You're only here 2 days. How much clothing did you bring? He says, no. He opens it up. It's filled with beer.
Yes.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Because
Man after my own heart.
Yeah, the two brothers love this IPA beer or something that they can't get here.
So good.
Yeah, I go, dudes, for 2 days, you can't go without that beer. We got other beer. We got the whole refrigerator stocked up for you dudes.
I
No.
mean, there's IPAs all over the place. Maybe you should try some new ones.
No. They had to have this. The whole weekend revolved around these IPAs. and of course, golf. I watched the Masters with them because they're so super obsessed. They're real men. Like, these dudes are 6'7". They were practically pro athletes. And they their dad and them, they come over and then they watch golf. It's on the entire day.
Do they play golf as well?
Of course. And they know everything about golf, and they watch any sport is on TV, and then they drink real beer and shit. And I feel like a woman. I just sit there like in a feminine way.
Do you
and I
sit
go,
there, or do you know what's going on?
no. I go, yeah. I go, yeah, I'll watch this shit.
Do they
And
offer
I'm like,
you a beer?
No, they know I don't drink. I'm like a
Because it
I'm
was
like
a big deal, the Masters this year.
I'm like a big ugly girl to them. And then I try to join the conversation. I go, yeah, how about that Tiger Woods? Meanwhile, Tiger Woods hasn't played
Tiger Woods is in a
forever.
hospital somewhere.
Yeah. There was some guy
He's
named
in trouble.
There was some guy
Rory
named Rory.
McIlroy.
Rory, yeah, Rory was
Yeah,
the guy.
Rory
and I'm like,
McIlroy. He
him.
won it for the second time, 2 years in a row. He couldn't
Yeah.
win it for so many years. And now he's done it twice, back to back. And he almost blew the lead and
yeah,
managed to hold on in that.
yeah. I sit there
last
like
hole.
an expert. I sit there like an expert. I go, how the fuck did he hit it there in the sand? And I'm like, what's wrong? I mean, that's a guy's whole life, and that's how's that? Like, I try to act like I know what I'm talking about. And I'm sure they're like, what a douche. But anyway, so I said to them, we're all sitting around, and I go, they go, well, what's with Richard? He hasn't done anything in a while. I said, no, he does a ton of shit, I go, he approached me about this crazy stunt where he wants to be nude. They're already laughing. And I go, he wants to be nude, and he wants the butt plug near his taint, and then he puts it on the taint, and then it vibrates, and he can tell you what song is being played. They go, you're kidding? That sounds great. That's hysterical. I go, yeah, but you can't even, if you're sitting at home by the radio, you can't hear. You don't
hear
see
it.
it.
Oh,
You hear it, but you don't see it. They go, we don't care. It's funny when you guys crack up. So because of them, I thought maybe you'll pull your pants down and see if we can do this.
I don't
You
have
ready?
to be fully nude, by the way. We've tried this out. It looks pretty funny, like I'm taking a shit when I just have my pants to my knees and I hold this
yeah?
thing. And you know what, too, Howard?
Oh, you're going to stand up for it?
Stand up and press it against my taint. Yeah. That's why
All right,
this...
tell me how Cody, you want to hear this?
Yeah, I'm down for Richard doing this. I'm a big fan of Richard, so yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I had put the axe on this, Robin, but I'm obviously wrong. I'm out of touch. Anyway,
It's
Richard,
obvious you should run Richard's suggestions by your brother-in-laws and see whether it's worth putting on the
I'll even put on a private show for them if they ever want. If something that you decline, I'll just do it personally for them.
what prep do you need? You got to get nude.
Well, I just got to pull my pants down. I need a set of headphones and a mic, and we're going to mic this device, too. It's called the Groove thing, and it's you can put it in your butt. I'm just going to put it on my taint. Ronnie would love this thing because it vibrates to music, so I'm going to try to guess what
Why would
song.
somebody buy this? I mean, what's the real purpose of it?
It's, to get you off. I
Sexual?
think. Yeah.
Oh, it's a sexual thing.
Trust me, it feels damn good against my taint.
There it is.
Yeah. It has a glove on it right now. It looks funny. Like
Richard, you mean
medical
this
glove.
thing is plugged into a cassette or not a cassette, something, your phone.
Bluetooth. Yeah.
And then it listens to the music and vibrates to it.
Yeah.
And you're saying if you put it on your taint, you'll tell us what song is being
Yes, yes. And now these are songs that have very
We'll do it.
famous like drum beats and rhythms, so I should be able to tell. We
All right,
tried
you
it
want
out.
to do it right? Can you do it now, or do you need time?
Let me walk over. All I need is
All right,
headphones.
go
I'm gonna
ahead,
walk
go
over.
ahead. All right, calm down. All right. I don't give two shits about this, but maybe it's funny.
Yeah, it seemed kind of odd when he could drink beer and tell which kind of beer it was out of
For
his
some
butt.
reason, I thought that would be good, but this I don't know. Mehmet, now what are you doing?
hey.
What's your role on this?
Well,
Are you holding the machine?
I can just I can control the machine. So I guess you have a song list in front of you,
Yeah.
and if you don't want to tell Richard, what song it is, you can just tell me what number. I'll hit the song, and then
Let me see. Do I have this?
And he won't be able to hear it. He'll only feel
he
it.
will only feel it on his taint.
Yeah, just the vibrations.
Hold on, Richard. I got to go find this list. Let me
Okay.
see. Fuck is it?
Let me move away from his ass while you're
Oh
looking.
boy.
Okay, I
He's
got
giving
it.
us he's giving us a full view.
Sorry, Robin.
Yeah, no, there's that penis.
hazmat suit on.
No, he's gloved up and everything, and then we're seeing Richard's asshole and balls, and it's really a fucking graphic picture. I got to be honest with you.
Oh my
It's very disturbing.
Please tell me this is going on the app. Please tell me.
Oh,
this
it's
is
going on the app. You wait till you see it. He's all proud. What are you? Are you hard, dude? I mean, you're bigger than normal.
Oh, I am. Thank you.
Yeah, you're chubbed up a little, right?
How
Maybe a
long
little.
Is he going to have to stay in that position? How many songs you got?
10 songs, Robin.
Look at his fucking penis. I mean,
Hey, I'm glad
Dude.
you're impressed today, Howard. Thanks.
I'm telling you, he's a little bit chubbed up. What did you do? Have Sal jerk you off?
He did.
Fluff me, yeah. No,
Yeah.
I'm excited to be on air. I'm happy.
Let me see that penis. Oh, yeah, he's a little bit aroused. You know it's not normally that big.
Oh, jeez.
There we
All
go.
right. All right,
I'm warming up my instrument, Howard.
All right, Mehmet, what are you going to do? Now, Mehmet, you ready?
Yeah, so obviously don't say the name of the song. So
All right.
Richard hasn't seen this list. Just give me a number, I'll hit it.
All
He'll
right, number
guess, and
10.
then-
Do number 10. I don't think he'll be able to get this.
Okay, number 10. All right, here we go.
Oh, that's a fast one. That could be Wipeout or Hot for Teacher. I think that's Hot for
Whoa.
Teacher.
That's correct. Oh, shit.
Oh, nice.
He's right.
I know it's
Richard
something
is,
fast with tom-toms. Yeah.
Richard's bent over. There's a butt plug like on his taint, and all he feels is
It feels good.
Richard just came. All right.
Yeah, I like it. This
All
thing
right.
is awesome. I might
do you
have
wanna
to
try
get
another
one from
song?
my
He,
house.
he's going to take it home.
Can I?
Do you guys think that's funny? I mean, did you enjoy that? I mean, I don't know.
Yes.
You did?
100%.
Okay, all right.
That is hilarious.
All right,
You
try,
can do a game too.
Here's one I don't think he's going to be able to get.
Wait,
Yeah,
something's
try a hard
still
one.
playing. Yeah, start a new one.
Oh, yeah, we're going to start a new one. All right, you ready? Is it quiet now? Everything's relaxed back there?
Yeah.
Where is the butt plug on your taint? Like, is it like right? Let me see. It's
Bottom
right
of
under
my
your
balls.
balls.
Yeah,
Yep.
Right under your balls.
right on the back of his
Okay.
balls.
Yeah, look at that asshole. It's like fucking mile wide. Jeez. Jesus Christ.
I'm an aggressive wiper. That's probably why.
Yeah. I bet you JD is loving this. He loves when he does shit like
Come
this.
in, JD. Come watch. Maybe you
Mehmet.
can guess.
You're
sir.
really close to Richard's asshole with that equipment. Does it smell at all? Because he never bathes.
Of course, yeah, it smells, but no worse or better than it always does.
What does it smell like? Ass?
Yeah, like homelessness and ass. Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, my man. Hey, this
When's
is.
Would
You don't have to
Zoo-
stay bent over, Richard, while we're talking.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah, because his whole asshole is open up and it smells
I
really.
wanted to be ready.
Yeah, Richard.
Would Zoo be a good comparison? Like when you're walking through an animal zoo, is that what Richard smells like?
Yeah, kind of. That's not far off.
Like the rhino cage or something.
Yeah, because Mehmet has to mic this whole thing and run the phone, so it's he's pretty up. He's
Well, this-
pretty close to that.
This was
ass.
partly his idea, so He deserves to have to do this.
Thanks.
All right. Here we go.
Okay.
So give me a song number, Howard.
I'm going to give you a number. What do you think of number 7, Mehmet? I think this would be almost impossible.
Yeah, number 7. Okay, all right. Let me.
All right, here we go.
I'm dialing up the vibrations as hard as they go. Okay, number 7. Ready?
Yeah. Oh. 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 Oh, that one, I like this beat. Feels damn good. Is that? Oh, wait. Tom Sawyer, Rush.
Oh, my God. He's
Tom
right.
Sawyer?
Get out of here. How the hell are you doing that?
Neil Peart, the legend.
All right. All right. I'll do one last one. Here we go.
Okay.
Fred, what do you think of this? This is insane.
It's amazing. I thought it was easy with the first one, but when he got the second one, I was blown away. And I'm sitting 20 feet away, would you say, Richard?
Yeah.
You can smell him from here.
Oh, sorry,
Really?
Fred.
Yeah, sorry, bud.
When
It's
did you
good he
last?
got ready for
Well, I
When
had
did
to
you
get
last bathe?
yesterday, but then I had to poop this morning, so sorry.
Jesus.
Oh, you shat here at Sirius?
No, at home before I commuted here. And I
even
didn't
though
have
you were
time to
gonna
shower.
possibly do this, you couldn't give yourself a good.
Yeah, but it
Wet down.
adds to the bit. You know, it's funny that Mehmet has to smell my stink.
It really adds to the bit.
All right. Try. Why don't you try?
By the way, Howard, I'm like shaking nervous that I'm gonna get one of these wrong. Like I can barely hold my
How about
mic.
number 2?
Yeah, I was just going to say number 2. That's a good one.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see if he can get
Turning
that.
the volume all the way down and the vibration all the way up. Here goes number 2.
Okay. Oh.
Wait.
I don't hear the.
Oh, here
put
it
the
is.
microphone on.
Oh. I like this one. Oh. My hero, Foo Fighters.
Wow. Right again.
Nice. Dave Grohl.
Oh my
Legend.
goodness!
Wow. Amazing. Disaster.
Oh, it feels good. I love that
All
drum
right. All right.
beat.
Put that sneaky asshole back in your pants.
Is that it? We got a bunch
That's
more
it.
songs.
No, it's all right. You've
Okay.
proven the point.
I want to do a concert.
Save those for your party tonight at home or something.
That's right. Save that for your wife.
Okay. Oh, she doesn't want to have anything to do with this.
Well, congratulations, Richard. Yet another useless talent that you have. And here is the song, Richard is Gross.
You can put anything in my asshole.
How did you become so vile and gross?
You dare me to lick it?
Richard,
Fried bull balls are so good.
your mouth is full of teeth that are yellow. You eat roadkill and wash it down with your own snot. Should've showered today, but I guess you forgot.
Yeah.
Have you heard of soap? Richard, you're so gross.
I didn't know nose picking and booger eating was against the rules. I'm sorry.
There it is. All right. Well, thank you, Richard. Happy
Thank you.
birthday.
That was fun, Howard. And I hope Beth's brothers love that. They're awesome. I want to have a beer with them one of these days.
Absolutely. Not at my house, but go ahead.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
you. No. There, I did it.
He
I did the
sent
bit.
it up the whole room. I just don't understand how he can just go ahead with a smelly butt and say, yeah, I'm ready right now.
See, a bunch of people wrote us about David Spade. Said they enjoyed when he was on the show. Yeah, it was great to see David. Comedy Mount Rushmore. Oh, yeah, we had a discussion about that. Howard, when you were talking about Comedy Mount Rushmore, what about Robin Williams? He was such a great comedian.
Of course.
With his acting experience, voices, and quick wit. I love going back and listening to his old stand-up. Yeah, I mean, listen, there's so many great comedians, but how are you going to pick? Howard, what about Gilbert? I was screaming his name at the radio. Some fans sent me this. We received a voicemail alerting us to an important development in the world of hip-hop. Here we go.
Hey, Ryan here from Boise, Idaho. Schmegadildos. Wanted to mention T.I.'s new song called Let 'Em Know. When listening to it, all I can think about is JD's hoot. Wanted to share that. Hopefully you guys give it a listen. Love you guys. See ya.
Yeah, here's the song from T.I. Does sound like JD's in the mix.
I was going to say, did they sample JD?
Could be. I mean, there's JD's hoot. That's his actual hoot.
Yeah.
Pretty close. There you go. Way to go, JD. And also, a lot of fans wrote us about Sam. They say I'll just say this. The audience is obsessed with the fact that Sam, who works on our show, has a passion for eating ass. Guys really love this. Women are curious about it. Howard, Sam needs to be on the air every day talking about kinky female shit. She is the Ronnie of females. I love everyone on the staff, but Sam is my favorite staffer. Hey now, Sam, it says here. This one says, the fact that Sam said, I'll take that, when a caller asked if she likes her ass eaten, makes me pretty sure she's gotten some kind of ass fetish going, and that we'll hear Wolfie interviewing her at the next Fist Fest or pegging party in 6 months. Listen, enough with his ass eating, but Sam believes most people have eaten ass. That's her premise. I say no. It's too fucking weird. So she went down on the street to interview people in an attempt to prove that most people eat ass. And I'll tell you the truth, it sounded to me like I'm right. Most of the people were like, I don't eat ass.
Well, I think it's a generational thing.
Maybe. Some of the people, let's see, 5 had eaten ass and 9 had not. So here you go.
Have you ever eaten ass?
No.
Would you try it?
No, I don't think it's my thing.
What if they just got out of the shower?
I don't think it's a hygienic thing.
Nah, not yet. No, not yet.
I'm getting a lot of not yets. Have you ever eaten ass?
I have not. It does not sound appealing to me. I've thought about it, and I've decided I don't want to.
Are you freaked out about the whole shit comes out of the ass thing?
Yeah, and I just feel like there's other holes that are perfectly fine.
Have you ever eaten ass?
No. It's honestly never appealed to me. Seems just like kind of off-putting and smelly.
Couple licks?
No, not for me.
No, I have not.
Would you?
Yeah, totally. Try something new once in your life. Why not?
I have not.
Would you?
For my husband.
Have you ever eaten ass?
Yes.
Yes.
That's like...
Yeah, I got to tell you the truth here. So Sam was hell-bent on finding people who ate ass. And she went out with a camera person. And the camera person got horribly sunburned because she stayed out there so long trying to find anyone
Trying
who would eat
to
some
find
ass.
some numbers, huh?
Yeah. Till she found these people who eat ass. But anyway, so everyone's all excited about it. In fact, a couple of new song parodies came in. And I'm trying to... Yeah, here you go. This one's called Sam Asshole. Okay.
Asshole.
I would prefer to lick an ass than to milk a prostate.
Asshole.
I just don't think it's a big deal.
Sam loves to eat it monthly.
Asshole.
In the summer, it's gotta be stinky.
I've been doing it for years.
Sam loves to keep her tongue glued to asshole.
Yes, there's nothing to be ashamed of.
Sam devours every inch of that asshole.
I would prefer to lick an ass than to finger an asshole.
All right, there you go. That was sent in by Butt Dylan. It's obviously a Bob Dylan song parody. This was Butt Dylan. And then there's another one that's called My Friend. I don't know what the fuck this one is, but it is about Sam and ass eating, I think. Let me make sure before I waste your time. Maybe not. Not sure. I don't know what it is.
What do you mean? You don't know what it is?
I don't know. I'm not sure. Anybody know if clip 6 is a song about Sam and ass eating? Oh, okay. It's not. I thought so.
All right.
Howard, how can it be duel of the dopes when you have 3 people competing? Duel means 2. Who's the dope now? No, it is duel of the dopes. It was between Richard and Sal, and then Chris jumped in. So we're not changing the name because Chris jumped in. Sorry. You didn't get me on that one. I might be a dope, but not about that. It'll always be duel of the dopes, even if 20 people enter it. Right, Robin? We don't change names.
That's right, because
Right.
Dopes implies there could be more than 2.
That's right. Last week we aired Grossfest. Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah. One of these moments included Richard eating Gary's nose hair. Remember that from years ago when Richard ate Gary's nose hair? Yeah. Richard's done more internal damage to himself than Keith Richards, as this guy wrote in. Richard has the brain of a 1-year-old. He puts everything in his mouth. Eating Gary's hair is the least gross thing about Richard. All right, there you go. Let's go to Jim. Jim in North Carolina, and then I got to take a break, and then we got a whole bunch of other stuff to get to. Go ahead.
Howard, considering all their personality traits, et cetera, who do you think is a stranger person, John Hine or Fred Norris?
Fred is more bizarre than John Hine's.
You're
not
sure
all that
about
weird.
that? You don't.
Of
you
course.
Don't,
you know that. Well, what do you think?
There are things about John. I think, he covers things up. He has road rage, a very severe case of road rage. He does that thing at McDonald's where he stands in front of the cash register and won't let anybody else order. He doesn't want people in the elevator with him. He has a lot of things.
Yeah, you're right. You got me thinking, but Fred wins. No matter who
you can't take away my crown. Come on.
Yeah, no matter who you pair Fred with, he's always the weirder one.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at Fred's criteria. I mean, himself. I mean, the shovel in the car all the time. Remember that?
Fred
I remember that.
John Hine, you talk to him, it's a normal conversation. Fred's out there, man. He's out there.
All right.
Don't worry, Fred. You're number one in my book.
Thank you.
Fred,
he ate the
go
same
away,
thing
Jim.
every day.
I'm still winning.
John with his
and I think you are winning.
Habits.
I mean, I was just...
What?
I think you're winning, Fred. I was just going over everything.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Jim.
Yeah, get a podcast.
Yeah, Robin's right. John's got strange eating habits, but Fred has really weird eating habits, but you don't hear about him anymore. We just don't ask. Yeah. Anyway, speaking of John Hine, one of the fans wrote in and said they spotted John Hine out in the wild. Howard, I'm dropping a bit of gossip here. I was surprised to see John Hine at a weed dispensary on Saturday morning ahead of the Michigan Final Four game. I've also never seen someone come into a dispensary like he did. His shirt was drenched in sweat right down to the bottom of it. Of course, he was wearing his Michigan T-shirt. It was like he came right from the gym to the dispensary. It was crazy. I figured he needed it to relieve his nerves around the game. I'm glad to see Michigan delivered for our man. My first thought was maybe Jason was coming over that night. Hit him with the Hine. John, what's going on? I didn't even know you smoked weed.
Yeah.
I thought John was like straight.
Is he high now? Can't answer.
I don't know where he is. I'll give him one more second. Oh, there he is. Hey, John, what's up? Is this true? Were you at a weed dispensary in Michigan?
No, I was at a weed dispensary out on Long Island. It's 100% true. Right after I played pickleball in my Michigan shirt, which was completely drenched, I went down to this dispensary to pick up some gummies for my wife, who takes them before she goes to sleep. So
you want to know how out of it I am? I mean, I didn't even know on Long Island they had dispensaries.
Yeah, this is a legal dispensary out on Long Island. It is this huge store where it feels almost like a retail shop. Like you walk in and then they're like, okay, what are you looking for? Do you want to, do you want up, down, sleep, whatever else? And then they recommend different stuff, and it's totally legal. And
is it crowded? Are there a ton of people there?
Yeah, it is pretty crowded, I would say. And
that's amazing.
It's funny when I walk in, I look the way I look again in my all sweat. And I knew, like when I walked in, I feel like, okay, I just fit in with everybody else because essentially everyone's got their own look at the dispensary. But you'd be surprised the different folks who show up there. And you go to the counter, and I'm like, yeah, my wife's looking for something to help her sleep. And they're like, oh, try these gummies, and this is the dose, and this is how many you should take. They're very, very knowledgeable in the field.
So I'm so out of it that I don't know what's going on, because I thought weed was still like, I know it's not like they won't bust you if you had some weed, but it hasn't been. When did it get legalized for dispensaries?
This dispensary's been around for a couple of years, but it's been much longer than that.
Where have I been?
Yeah.
What
I
the
don't
hell's
know.
going on with me? Why don't I know that? Doesn't a law have to be passed or something for that to be happening?
It's been passed.
Yeah.
It's completely legal, and they have an assortment.
About time.
Yeah, they have an assortment of stuff, and they're great. And so you pay cash, and you end up walking out there in this little bag with whatever you get. So yes, what this person reported is 100% true.
It's amazing. I mean, I think about the hassles with weed when I was growing up, and I knew one day it would be legalized because it was absurd that the thing was illegal and people went to jail for it. Recreational weed was legalized in New York in 2021. If you had given me a quiz and said, what states have legal weed, I would have said New York wasn't one of them. That's crazy. But then again, I'm not into the whole weed thing.
You didn't vote when the referendum came around?
I guess I did. I don't know. I must have, because I never miss a vote. I believe in voting, but I don't remember. I mean, it's so ludicrous that any drug is illegal. You want to fucking put that shit into your system? Go ahead. What do I care? As long as you ain't driving while you're under the influence, I'm all right.
And the gummies, does your wife just stick with the particular one?
She tried one brand, which was a little too psychedelic for her. So she tried a different brand, which had a different effect. And it's helped her. Like, she has had really bad insomnia for a little while. And it's the only thing that's been helping her sleep. So I highly recommend it. It's good stuff.
You don't take any weed? You don't smoke or anything?
I don't take the gummies, no. I have smoked, but not recently.
Yeah, I always see you as like a goody two-shoes, like not doing anything. You know what I mean?
I don't even know if he drinks. You drink?
I do not drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't either. Evidently, I'm no fun anymore because I don't drink.
Welcome to my team.
Yeah. Yeah, what are you going to do? I don't care about drinking. I'll tell you what I do care about. There's some crazy shit going on for women. This is kind of nutty. So I don't know about your wife, John, but my wife's going through menopause.
That's where the insomnia started, when she went through menopause.
Yeah, and I know Beth was having so many hot flashes that like she couldn't even sleep through the night. She would be drenched, and then like she's getting up every fucking like hour, and it was crazy stuff. And she was really having a hard time. So she was avoiding going on the estrogen patch. And, finally she couldn't take it anymore. She went on the patch, and I guess you take a pill or something. I don't know what the hell, what it is. It's a pill and a patch and a this and a that. She takes this thing. Holy shit. No more hot flashes. Completely gone. Sleeps through the night like a princess. So happy now. It's like night and day. So all of a sudden, of course, she finds the answer for herself. Now the headlines: estrogen patch shortage causes panic as women miss doses. It could take years to resolve. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. So right away, I said to my wife, yeah, years. I don't know what's in this estrogen patch, but, I always assume these companies could make as much as you need. I mean, I don't know. What is made out of gold?
Didn't they see the demand coming? They know how every woman's going to go through menopause,
Here's the thing.
at a certain age. What?
This is why you got to read the articles. Now I know what's going on. And I know this to be true. I know so many women personally that are on this estrogen patch. They're not in menopause. There's a whole
What are they
group,
doing?
They're just taking the estrogen patch because they think it's got like it's going to keep them feminine. It's going to keep them
It's
young.
going to youthify them. They're
Yeah,
gonna be
youthify
young.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's got none of those abilities. But,
Oh,
the
my
women are all looking for the fountain of youth, so they figure, well, I'll take estrogen or whatever. I don't know the chemicals that are in all this shit. So now women who really need the estrogen patch can't get the fucking thing. And these women are running around using it. It has absolutely no use in their life. Young women.
Well, I just want to say, I'll just put my 2 cents in and say that there are other ways not to have menopause symptoms that have to do with changing your diet. And you can be just as comfortable because those things that come along with menopause are not supposed to be there. It is not the way women were designed. Menopause is actually something you're supposed to go through, but it's not supposed to be devastating or
I'll tell you one thing.
uncomfortable.
My wife ain't changing her diet. I got news for you. She has the shittiest fucking diet. She's either eating pizza and French fries for dinner, or I mean, she gummies and chocolates, and don't ask. She got the worst diet I ever saw in a human being, and she ain't going to change. So she needs that patch. You know,
I recently changed my diet, and hot flash is gone. You know, that was the last symptom I had.
Yeah, but you eat crazy shit.
Gone.
You're insane over there with that food. I mean, Robin.
It doesn't. Hot flash is gone.
I call Robin. Hey, all joy is gone. Add that in too.
Hey,
you call up Robin. She was preparing.
You.
What was that shit you were cooking the other day? I call you up and you're in the middle of preparing she like milks her own cows. Don't ask what that. She was making her own yogurt. I mean, don't ask what's going on over there. Like she literally is Amish now. She's just eating like
raw. Building a barn.
Yeah, I mean, God bless you. You shouldn't have any hot flashes.
Milking cows.
Yeah, but anyway. So I said to my wife, you got to stock up. You can't be without this estrogen patch. You got to have it. And she goes, I know. I don't know what I'm going to do.
A gross of
a gross
estrogen patches.
I said, this has changed your life. She's so pleasant now.
It's so weird how everybody's jumping on to something like the GLP-1 drugs. Everybody's microdosing that now so they can
lose weight and even thin people, because now they got everyone convinced that also it has other properties,
right.
Yeah.
Which will save your life,
which started out as a diabetic drug. That's where it came from. And then they're discovering all of these. There's a great article actually in the Sunday New York Times this weekend about the GLP-1s and what they do. And it's really because they talk to people who swear by them. They talk to people who say they're the worst thing in the world and these were the effects I had. But there are all these other things that this pill is addressing that's helping people. And
it's stopping people from drinking too much.
Addiction, big time.
All of this other stuff.
I don't know. I got friends who drink pretty heavy, and they're on those. They don't eat, but they drink like motherfuckers. For some reason, they don't seem to stop drinking.
They're drinking right through it.
Oh yeah, Robin, you'd be surprised. I don't know, man, but yeah, estrogen patch screen. What does it say here? Oh, I thought I had the whole article. I was going to read it to you. It's a fucking crazy article. That the problem is, there's a whole bunch of women taking it that don't need it. They've convinced themselves they're going to stay young.
Younger. They're
They're
They don't
need
estrogen,
it.
the extra estrogen. They still make extra estrogen, don't they realize that?
What is in this estrogen patch that's so difficult for these companies to make? I mean, I would think they'd be busy making this shit day and night, but I don't know what.
I don't know exactly how they make estrogen now for hormone replacement, but it used to come from I think horse pee. I don't know what
horse pee. There's a ton of that around. Is that right? Is it horse pee?
Yeah, it used.
I wish
to
I had the article. Jason, I wanted you to print out the whole article. I sent it to Jason last week. But I don't have it. All right, no big deal. We'll get past it.
Robin says I'm the strange one, but that's okay.
What?
Oh, Robin's the stranger. She got shit going on in that apartment of hers. Don't ask what's happening. There's always a party going on there. A one-woman party. I'm making this and I'm teaching that. And I'm like, oh my God. Busy beaver over there.
Look, we don't eat real food anymore.
There
we
you
don't
go.
even know what real food is.
What'd you eat last night for real food?
I
hear
only
this.
had eggs last night.
Oh. Yeah, well, she's fighting cancer too, so she's got to stick to the diet strictly, and she does. You never cheat, right? I mean, you're
not anymore.
never.
I finally got on the straight and narrow. Like you have to really commit,
Right.
Because then all cravings will go away. You won't even need a GPL-1. All cravings will disappear. You'll only eat when you're hungry. You don't eat that much when you're hungry. It's amazing.
When you have eggs, what do? You scramble them, or you probably don't even use butter or oil?
I scramble them. No. See, that's why people have these estrogen, etc. symptoms.
How do you what do you coat the pan with?
Menopause, because women don't have enough fat in their bodies.
Oh, so what do you coat the pan with?
I can use butter.
You
use
do?
Tallow. Yeah.
Oh, tallow.
Yeah, that's why I don't have hot flashes anymore.
What is tallow?
Tallow is from beef. It's the renderings from when you cook beef, the fat comes off. That's tallow.
See what I mean? Look what she's got going on over there. The eggs with the tallow. So how many eggs do you eat? Like 2? And you scramble them up?
No, you also need to hit a threshold when you're eating protein so your body actually uses it.
See?
So I need to have 20 grams or more of protein in a meal.
How many grams of protein are in an egg? She'll know.
3 eggs have 18 grams.
I should probably eat that. 3 eggs have 18?
Yeah.
And then what do you do for a side? You have any sides or it's just
Sometimes
the
I'll
egg?
just have 1 egg and eat, some kind of burger or chicken.
Oh, really?
Now we're talking.
Now you got John on board. You don't eat eggs,
Well,
John?
I can't have bread, so.
So what do you have? Wait, so you mean, will you ever take like 2 burgers and put some eggs in between and make a sandwich?
No.
No. So what do you do? So you have your protein. Do you have any sides with that? I mean, is it just?
I just eat some fat, whatever I cook them in.
That's it.
And yeah.
God bless you. That's why she's alive and kicking. I'm telling you. She got a diet over there. You got to see what's going on. Churning butter, milking cows.
I am ordering from a farm.
Yeah,
and,
I'm telling you.
They send me raw butter and
yeah. She got shit going on in that place. I don't even know.
Grass-fed beef.
Yeah. I think there's an actual cow in Robin's apartment.
Robin.
Most store-bought yogurt is 4 hours of fermentation, and you don't know what bacteria is in it. I use special bacteria to make the yogurt. I ferment it for 36 hours. It's very good. I like my yogurt. My gut is completely better. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, she's got a whole thing going on over there. I get on the phone, my head is spinning. Because I realize I think I'm eating healthy, but she's like out of control. Like
you're not eating healthy because we've been lied to about what's healthy.
She's making bacteria in her house.
Yeah, every day you eat granola, and I'm like, oh my God.
I don't eat granola.
It's sugar. You
Who
put
eats
it on your
granola?
yogurt.
No, I don't. You don't know what I'm eating. You don't ask me.
You used to. You said a few weeks ago,
No.
I have my
No.
granola.
You don't listen to me. You're busy over there.
I listen to you.
I have.
And your yogurt has got sugar in it. You're
No.
eating fake yogurt.
No. Oh my God. I'm going to go jump out a window. Goodbye, cruel world. I mean, you talk to her, you think you're dying because, listen, Robin knows a lot.
I want you to be healthy. I don't want you to be like Ray.
Like John Hine? All right.
I don't know what issues he's going to have.
Oh, are you kidding me? He's cooking he's not cooking with raw butter over there. Are you kidding me, that boy?
Of course not.
He's over at McDonald's on the line pushing people out of the way.
McDonald's.
I'm telling you.
Robin.
I have a PhD in nutrition.
What?
I lied about that.
Yeah, all right. Well, it sounds like you have a PhD. And finishing up the mail on our show, Sal, some fan wrote me that they thought they were watching NASA with this Artemis 2,
Yeah, that space flight.
moonshot. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were saying Here, I'll read it to you. Please, please, please pull coverage from the Artemis re-entry. The NASA guy sounds identical to Sal, and the guy's not wrong. We are all dying watching this live. It's freaking Sal. Stern Show is everywhere. Listen to this. Exactly. Listen to this guy. You'll recognize it right away, because if you listen to the show, and we do every day, we listen to Sal.
This is an actual astronaut we're listening to.
This is the NASA communications guy.
Oh, okay. The NASA guy down on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Stable 1, upright. The crew module uprighting system is being deployed. The 5 airbags being inflated through helium to maintain the upright configuration for the vehicle. This was a textbook entry and a textbook touchdown for
Doesn't it sound like
integrity.
him?
Reed Wiseman,
Yes,
Victor
it
Glover,
does.
Christina Cook, and Jeremy Hansen back on Earth after a journey around the moon.
And I wouldn't let that man give me any instructions.
They only
this
hear
guy's good.
What I say.
This guy doesn't jerk off at work, unlike Sal.
If I heard that,
statistician.
though, I would not believe he knew his job.
Yeah, we got a couple of things like that. The Artemis II reentry Houston commander sounds exactly like Sal. Is he living a double life? Is he actually a genius? Maybe he's a statistician.
Statistician.
And Sal, Sal's not working for any time. He's not working for NASA anytime soon. In fact, we keep receiving songs about Sal's lack of intelligence. I'll play a couple here. Here's one. Sal's a dumb guy. This is from Jay and Rod.
Listen, I might not be able to say it properly. Sal jerked off at work because he's a dumb guy.
The movie's called Still 50 and Humming.
Can't pronounce lots of words because he's a dumb guy.
Statistician.
Posthumous. There's a never-ending list of reasons why.
Why?
Sal's a dumb guy.
Duh.
Sal's a dumb guy. Cuckoo. Sal's a dumb guy.
Legitimate point.
If it's good for your asshole, it's probably safe for your eye.
I put garlic on my cock.
Yeah. All right. There it is. Afro Man's big hit song. Yeah. Sal's a dumb guy. To Because I Got High. Nice. Should probably take a break, but I can wait. I'll just take some of these phone calls. I got so much to do here. I never got to half of it, but we got tomorrow. And yeah, I'll wait on some of this stuff till tomorrow. Let me say good morning to Chris in Massachusetts. Hey, Chris.
Hey, now.
Hey, now.
What up, man? First of all, I gotta be honest. I think Robin might be a little on the money with all that John Hines stuff. Love the guy, but there's something going on there. But hey, that aside, I always view the world through like the Stern Show lens, whether it's a song parody when I'm walking in somewhere and I hear Muzak. But there is a true romance going on in the WNBA that I feel like once I bring to your attention, you're going to be all over. Are you familiar with Paige Beckers and Azzi Fudd?
The two gals on the same basketball team?
Yeah, so last year, Paige Beckers was drafted number 1 to the Dallas Wings. And this year, her girlfriend was drafted number 1 to the Dallas Wings. And they played college together and knew each other in high school. And it's quite the story. I've never watched Heated Rivalry, and I know it's like a different premise. But let's bring lesbianism back to the Stern Show. I mean, who doesn't love Cocktober? But this is a story that I think you're going to like.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Chris. Yeah, there's I don't know what's really going on with that, but I know these two girls are on the same team and their girlfriend and girlfriend or whatever, and it's pretty hot. They're hot. And then I was watching something on Instagram. Again, I don't know much about it, but there were these two gals who broke up, and they made the announcement on Instagram that they were breaking up, but they were a big deal in the sports world, and they were really hot. Yeah, like hot lesbians breaking up. Anybody know what I'm talking about with those two hot lesbians?
You don't remember what sport it was?
I'm trying to remember, but, I didn't really know much about it. I was only interested that they were lesbians and they were hot. I didn't want to get into the particulars. I just looked at their picture and went, oh, they're hot. And that's a good story. And I guess they were together for 10 years, and they had a big announcement that they broke up. You know anything about this, Jason?
Yeah, she's a soccer player, Megan Rapinoe.
And doesn't her girlfriend
I
play
know
soccer?
that name. She's famous.
Yeah, her girlfriend is Sue Bird, or her ex-girlfriend's name is Sue Bird. I'm not sure if she was a
Sue Bird?
soccer. Yeah, that's her name, Sue Bird.
Yeah.
She was a WNBA player, Sue Bird. So 2 athletes, one from soccer, one from basketball.
Okay, basketball player Sue Bird and soccer player Megan Rapinoe. And would they have a podcast, and they went on the podcast and announced they were breaking up?
Yeah, I guess so. 10 years. And yeah, you're right. I'm looking at pictures of them now. They are a very attractive couple.
I love it.
Very sad. Very, very sad.
Yeah, I'd like to learn more about them.
Yeah.
Very interested in them. I mean, I can't believe I haven't been on top
You
of
have
this
to
for 10
start
years.
following them.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm starting to follow them, and they're not even together anymore. I blew it.
Get their podcast.
Yeah. A big disappointment in my world. Andy, you're on the air in Ohio.
Howard. Hey, Billy Strings came out. Well, he was getting ready to do his encore the other night, and he grabbed a skateboard kind of off stage and tried to do a kickflip, and he broke his ankle or his leg. I don't know. They have an X-ray. He posted an X-ray on Facebook, but I wanted to get your take on, actually, I wanted you to get a hold of him and lecture him on how he needs to.
Well, I told him that. I mean, Billy is a great guitar player, great singer, great performer. I've had him on the show. I'm a huge fan. But I know he I don't know, somehow it came up when I was talking to him that he skateboards. And I go, dude, why do you skateboard? I said, you need your hands. I was thinking, if this guy breaks anything to do with his wrist, his hand, his elbow, it could fuck up his fingers. It could fuck up his entire career. I mean, at that point, I'd say, you know what? I am not going to skateboard. He's lucky that he only broke his ankle, if that's what you're saying. Because yeah, it's weird. It's like, dude, when your whole life depends on using your fingers and that whole mechanism of your arm, skateboarding's the number one way to break your arm. I wouldn't risk it.
And a lot of the tricks they do, Howard, they grab the board with their hand.
Oh, I don't get
flip it.
Yeah.
Don't you think that artists have to live their own life though, and that they have to balance? How much
I know what I know what you're saying. Like, probably Billy's a great guitar player because he doesn't worry about that shit. And if he worried about it, he'd drive himself crazy. But I'm one of those guys, man. I don't know, man. I'm just so practical. Like when I decided to go into radio and everything, I quit smoking. There were certain things I had to do for my career in order to stay on top of my game. I don't get it, but maybe these guys, maybe that's the beauty of them. They don't sit and worry about this shit, but I would. I'd be totally neurotic about it.
We've talked to baseball players, pitchers who do crazy things. They're
Go
mowing,
hunting.
they're they're doing the bushes, they're trimming the bushes and boom.
Yeah, and they're running over their feet with their lawnmower.
He's in the middle of a tour right now. He's got gigs Tuesday, Wednesday, a 3-night run coming up this weekend. So there's bets all over the websites right now whether he'll cancel or not, because he's a pretty solid dude, and a lot of people think he's going to hang in there and just come out with a boot on, even though he had to have surgery. So
yeah, if he broke his ankle, he could wear a boot. He'll probably be okay.
He could have a stool. He could play.
But he's got to work all his pedals. He's got a massive pedal rig.
Yeah.
So
yeah. He does.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, just wanted to throw that out there and get your thoughts.
All right.
His
Thanks,
playing
Andy.
foot,
Yeah.
I don't know if you use both feet or you only use one foot for pedals, right?
I don't know. I'm not up to pedals. I got enough trouble with just a fucking guitar. Pedals. Everyone says, yeah, I bought a new pedal. I go, pedal? I'm not getting started with that. Sitting there just plucking the right string is difficult enough. What a hard instrument. Ridiculous. Oh, my God. Sally, what's up? Sally in Florida.
Hey, Howard. Hi, Robin. Listen, you two are so smart, so articulate. I love listening to the family stories when you pipe in with some Yiddish. But I got to tell you, I just bristle when I hear you say my brother-in-laws. It's brothers-in-law.
I know it's brothers-in-law. I think
Yeah,
I
you're right.
caught it after I said it, but I
Yeah.
didn't bother
Robin,
to try
yes,
to.
I knew you knew better. Howard, not so sure.
I wouldn't have known. I'll be honest. I've had the worst education that one could receive. I did manage to go to college, but it was really weird that I even got into a college. Where I grew up, you didn't worry about, getting good grades. You worried about literally staying alive. And I really have horrible feelings about the fact that I never had I think I'm a reasonably intelligent guy, and I probably would have enjoyed learning, but there's no way I was capable back then. So I can't even believe I can talk. I was, I just had the worst education, and brothers-in-law would be something I would have missed, honestly. So I apologize, but it's a miracle I can walk, let alone, speak. It's crazy. It was such a
Howard,
bad school that, the state had to come in and put barbed wire up. And when 60 Minutes took me back to Roosevelt High School and I saw all the barbed wire, I swear I had PTSD. What kind of fucking school has that? And then the guards and then the state had to take off. No school in the country, at least when I was there, was run by the state except my school.
Where did you go after high school? Prison?
Well, no. We moved when I got into 10th grade. I went to Rockville Center, which had a decent school system, but I was too far gone by the time I got there.
No,
I couldn't
I'm
even
just
function.
saying, what were they preparing these kids for with the barbed wire and all of that stuff?
I probably would have been valedictorian if I continued to live in Roosevelt. I'm not kidding. I had straight A's, but I'm telling you, we used to read books that were on a second grade level, and I was in 9th grade. We read a book called Itsy Bitsy. And I was in 9th grade, and these fuckers that I was in school with, they're like, teacher go, you okay, stand up and read. I swear this is true. I'm in 9th grade, and the book they hand out is Itsy Bitsy, and I'm like, this is fucking great. I'm a genius. I thought I was a genius. I'm like, I could read this. It was like literally like one of those books you give to a little kid where they have tons of big illustrations and shit. And this kid gets up to read. The teacher's calling kid, get up. Itsy Bitsy was bad. And people are like, what the fuck? And then I get up and I'd be like, Itsy Bitsy was bad. He was a bad boy, Itsy Bitsy. And people were like looking at me like I was, Einstein. Honestly, like holy shit, look at this kid. He's going places. And so it was so great. But I couldn't even take it in because in the middle of the class, some kid would just say to me, take off your pants. I want your pants. And I'd say, what do you mean? I can't take off my pants. He goes, well, then I'm going to beat the shit out of you as soon as we get out of here. And they would shake you down for your pants. So how could I concentrate on learning anything? You didn't.
And you didn't have anybody around you that made learning seem like it was relevant to any kind of life.
No, relevant. I'm pretty sure. This one guy turns to me, the same guy who wanted my pants goes, this guy was from Canarsie. He had just moved in, and he was in a really tough gang. I ain't mentioning the name of the gang. I don't talk about shit like that. But he says to me, you're not going to live past the age of 15. And I go, what do you mean? He goes, I know what I'm talking about. And he knew where I lived, and he just said, you're just not going to. So give me your pants. You don't need them. So who the fuck? Brothers-in-law? I'd be like, what? What the fuck is that? Brothers-in-law? I don't know grammar. I'm keeping it real. In fact, in my school, if you knew grammar, you got extra beatings. And I'm not kidding. If you were too smart or you showed any sort of ability, your ass was grass, as they used to say. You literally would have to fight. Like if I got up there and go, excuse me, it's brothers-in-law, my ass would be so fucking chewed out and choked out. It's not even funny. I'd be like, brothers-in-law, that's bullshit. And back then, I was a kid, but I used to talk with a Southern accent because everyone in my community kind of had a quasi-Southern accent. Yo, man, oh, man. That's how I talk. Yo, man. Because then I figured, well, maybe the kids will think I fit in. Yeah, look at me. And I'm like, well, come on, Irvin, don't do that, man. This one guy, Irvin, used to beat the shit out of me every day, choke me out, bang my head, and fucking, I mean, this guy was a full-on gangster.
Where were
Every
the
day.
teachers?
Oh, I'll tell you what, one time I was getting choked out. A teacher finally paid attention. Normally they acted like they didn't see anything because they know out in the parking lot they'd get knifed. So I was in the middle of taking a choking, and the shop teacher turned around. He took a piece of chalk and he threw it at me while this guy was choking me. He threw it at my face, and he goes, "Hey, man, why don't you behave yourself?" I'm almost unconscious. Now, he was afraid of this guy.
I was just thinking that if
Oh.
you had tried to defend yourself in an appropriate way, like bringing
wouldn't-
some kind of weapon to class,
Weapon?
and you hit somebody with it, they would have taken you to the office.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, Irvin on this case was beating me choking me because he thought I squealed on him to the principal. Well, I mean, the dean of boys. Our school had a dean of boys because the kids were so bad. They brought in a guy to discipline everyone who was, had
What about
a
the girls?
background in law enforcement. They had a dean of girls, too. The girls were worse than the boys. Girls would beat me up, too. But that's another story for another day. But they got the dean of boys had been called in by my mother because this guy was stealing all my money. and he thought, he concluded that I must have been the one that squealed on him. So I told him no. It was me. Well, it wasn't me. It was my mother. I didn't know she'd go down to the school.
Right.
And then my mother wouldn't move from this community. She decided to tackle it by informing the dean of
She
boys.
was going to fix it. Yeah, she was.
Yeah, so he came in and he goes, "I know it was you who told on me." And as he's choking me and I feel the life going out of me, I go, "Oh, fuck. I'm going to be dead. I'm pretty sure I'm dead." He's behind me. He's got me in a chokehold. I'm passing out. And he goes, "I know you did it. Admit you did it. Admit you did it." I said, "It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It wasn't me." And he goes, "Okay, I believe you." And then I got the chalk thrown at my head from the teacher who ganged up on me. Oh, it was delightful. My life's been fucking great. It's just been a life of privilege. And then he said to me, "I know, it must have been Carlos." This guy, Carlos, he is another guy he shook down. And he said, "I'm going to go see him." And this Irvin left, and he ran out, and he went to Carlos. And I was like, phew. I feel bad for Carlos because he didn't squeal, but he probably got the shit beaten out of him because of my mother.
And he
Yeah.
wasn't believed.
Yeah, but that's his problem. I'm not. I got off. I got off with
You
just.
You didn't even give him a warning.
Yeah. By the way, that's how I learned there was no God because as I was almost dead, I didn't see any white light or anything. So it was an excellent experience.
Near death moments.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty wild stuff.
Well, you come a long way, Howard.
Not really. I'm nuts.
Robin, do you concur?
Yeah. The shrink had to give me an emergency session.
Look, I think we're both nuts. We both had a pretty rough
Yeah. It was crazy stuff. I mean, what kind of schools are these? So Sally, when you call up and say, you mispronounced brothers-in-law, I mean, I'm like, well, that's news to me.
Howard, I get it. I mean, I had a grandmother and two great aunts that were always talking to us about grammar, and they correct you mid-sentence. But I understand. Our daughter is a teacher for Teach for America in North Miami, and boy, it's thank God for good teachers. I got to say.
Yeah, I might have had good teachers, but I wouldn't have known. I just wanted to keep my pants because I didn't want to walk around in my underwear. That would have been really embarrassing.
Yeah, my saving grace was that I did go to good schools. They were good schools.
Now, Robin had a good
in this
education.
neighborhood.
Now, Robin
But,
should know brothers-in-law. That's something wrong with her.
I do know
That's
brothers-in-law, and when I was saying
shame on you.
brother-in-laws, I was like, I'm just going to keep going. I'm not going to correct
Good for you,
myself.
Robin.
And then I got caught.
All right, you got caught by Sally. No, life's been one glorious ride. What can I tell you? been nothing but fun.
When are you going to give up your anger about things that won't ever change?
I don't know. I'm working on it. It hasn't happened yet. I don't know how you get there.
You just stop. You just say, look, this isn't serving me. It's not helping.
Let me see if it works. Let me try. That angry voice in my head, you stop.
Stop.
You're not helping me. Oh, you know what, Robin? It worked. You're magic. Get over here. I want to reward you. Well, there you go. You know what, Robin? I look at it this way. Based on the actuarial table, I don't think I have much time left anyway, so I might as well just live with my anger. You know what I mean? At this point, to get rid of it would be I'd feel very alone.
Oh, no.
Absolutely.
Be like me when I was in the Air Force. I was praying, dear Lord, please let me have one free day. Even if I die the very next day, let me have one free day before I go.
You recommend the Air Force, huh? Right. Sounds good. Sounds like something I should have joined. All right, let me go to Chuck. You're the last caller today, Chuck, in Virginia. And then I do have to go. But tomorrow's another show. Nathan Lane's going to come by tomorrow. That's a guy who got an amazing career. Super talented guy. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. Hey, Chuck, what's on your mind?
Hey, Howard. I thank you all for many years of entertainment. I know you're busy. I won't keep you long. I'm in a very messed up divorce separation situation. One of the most messed up I've heard in a while. And I just wanted to get a little advice as to what you think my next move might be.
Well, it's a hard thing to advise, Chuck. I don't know you, but divorce
Don't know what your
but-
situation is.
Yeah, how desperate are you?
Well, I spent 10 days in a behavioral health ward, basically the psych ward. And while I was in there, my wife of 13 years sold the house out from under me.
Oh.
And she knew I was going to be in there for 10 days. She put it up for a short sale on day 4. It sold on day 7.
No.
I had no way of getting any of my stuff. One of my friends showed up at the house. I was able to get in touch with him.
Damn.
In Virginia,
crazy.
Apparently it is, because the house was only in her name.
Oh, see, I was going to say we're
how is
both
that?
names on the mortgage. Yeah.
Why is your house in her name only?
Because when I married her, she owned the house.
Oh, okay.
And I never wanted her to think that I just married her for her house or half of her shit. So I never went through the steps of having it put in my name as well.
Well, here's the good news. In a divorce, when these lawyers get together, she's still on the tab for 50% of that house to you. So you'll get the
Is
money.
that true? Even if he was never on the mortgage?
It seems like
From
it.
what I understand,
Maybe I'm wrong.
what I understand,
I'm no lawyer. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong. And by the way, it's brothers-in-law. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, just in case you didn't know that.
And
oh, that's
so,
right, Robin. I'm not a lawyer. I forgot.
You need a good lawyer. Yeah.
Yeah, you need a good lawyer, not me and Robin or Robin and I.
Okay.
Whatever it is. Yeah.
all right, maybe JD's lawyer's available, but
Well, why were you in a
yeah,
psych
so-
ward? Are you that broken up about this wife that you went berserk?
Well, to be honest with you, 12 years were great. The last year has been difficult. I've lost a couple jobs because she was disabled, and I had to take care of her. So I had attendance issues that kept me from keeping a job for the last year.
Let me
more
get
than
this
a
right,
couple
Chuck.
weeks at a time.
You're such a devoted husband that you missed work to stay home and take care of your disabled wife, and she's divorcing you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I work from home, so she would call me, and I would have to go tend to her, and then my boss would show up on my computer screen, and I'd be away from keyboard. And
Did you say to her, honey, I'm taking care of you. You're disabled. And she's, man, the fuck's the issue
I
there?
never had the chance. She only took one phone call from me while I was in the psych ward, and that was to basically tell me that the house is being sold.
What's her disability?
She has fibromyalgia. She's a little bit of a big girl. I like a little meat to hang on to.
Big gal,
And,
huh? She's still divorcing you. She got fibromyalgia. She's a big gal, and she still feels like she can get another dude, I guess.
Yeah.
And like, what kind of
Things
shit
haven't
do
been
you
great
have
for the
to
last year.
do for her? Do you have to help her go to the bathroom and all that kind of stuff?
No, she can't take stairs very easily. Our bedroom's upstairs in a 2-story, so she was only able to take maybe one flight of stairs a day, and that was with a little assistance. But yeah,
How do you get her up the
cooking,
stairs?
cleaning.
I mean, that seems like a big job, getting a big gal up the stairs. How do you do that?
Just from behind, just
push her?
on her ass and help her keep balance.
So when she's going up the steps, you're pushing on her tuchus?
Yeah,
Wow.
I was enjoying it though. I mean,
I couldn't do that.
a tuchus is a tuchus.
I could not do that. I don't know, man.
Well, did
So
you
you-
know
so-
your marriage was in trouble, or did you find that out while you were
In
in the
psych ward.
hospital?
Well, no, I knew we were in trouble for the last year, not being able to keep a job. We both started drinking very heavily.
You left work to
and
push her up the stairs?
Yes.
Jeez. I might have said, you know what, honey, I'll have to push you up the stairs later. Like, I'm at work. That's the problem when you work at home. Everyone thinks you're available. That working at home is dangerous. This poor guy wasn't at his keyboard because he was pushing her ass up the steps. That's something. And then you tell your boss, hey, sorry I wasn't here, but my wife's a big gal and I had to push her up the steps. They don't, they're kind of
They're
like,
like,
what? Don't tell me your problem. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Don't they have robots that do that now? Don't they have that thing where you attach it to the banister and they drive you up the
that
steps?
chair.
Yeah, why don't you get one of those chairs?
Well, hindsight's 20/20.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. I don't know what kind of advice you want. It sounds like a complicated case to me.
It gets a little bit worse. She's actually a registered nurse. Now
Okay.
she hasn't practiced and she hasn't worked in the last 5 years since she's been on disability, but she still maintains her license. She's been a nurse for 20 years. Among the things that she took were my blood sugar monitor. I'm a type 2 diabetic, insulin dependent.
Jeez.
Wow.
She took my insulin and all of my prescription medications.
No, that doesn't sound right. That sounds dangerous.
You
That
got to be
sounds-
able to
We
get
had-
that back, right?
Yeah. Can't you call
Yeah.
her and say, hey, come on, you can't hate me that much?
She's not answering the phone.
Wow.
She doesn't respond to my texts.
Jeez.
So
Where are you living now?
I got to do everything through a lawyer. I'm in Virginia. She moved back to Pennsylvania. She's in Philly.
Okay. Where'd you get
And,
a place? Did you rent an apartment or something?
Well, my friend that was able to pick up my stuff, he's letting me stay here, but
Okay.
he's I don't agree with his political views, so and some of his world views. So it's very difficult being here. I kind
Can I
of
tell
have
you
to walk
something,
on
Chuck?
eggshells.
I'm not one to tell you anything, but you better start agreeing with his political views. I don't know what this guy. Unless,
That's right.
Yeah, I know.
That's right. Do
I'm like,
whatever
this
you
guy's
want.
letting me live. He's letting you live in his house.
Well, he's always reminding me that I don't live here. I'm just staying here, and that don't make it much easier. But he's a good friend. I've known him for years. He's gone down the wrong path.
Mm.
He
What,
turned
he
to
joined the
dark
Nazi
side.
party or something?
No, he claims to be non-political, doesn't vote, but sure has opinions about everything.
Yeah. I don't know if
And,
I was if my wife took my house and my friend let me in his apartment, I'd be like, hey, yeah, I'm a Nazi now. Oh, okay. Yeah, me too. Yeah, all right. Yeah, what?
Me too.
Here's almost
Yeah, right.
the worst part.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
So-
yeah.
My wife and I had a dog for many years, and she was starting to get old. She's a little Shih Tzu. She was starting to get old. We ended up having to put her down in February
Okay.
because she had bladder stones so bad that her bladder was full, and it stretched the lining of the bladder. So they couldn't even do surgery. I was willing to pay $6,000 to have surgery done, but they said the bladder was stretched so thin they didn't think it would come back, and she probably wouldn't survive the surgery.
Okay.
So in December, I got her a new dog for Christmas, another Shih Tzu. Beautiful little dog. Cutest dog you ever saw.
Yeah.
She ended up hating that dog. And right before I was admitted into the psych ward, we were in a drunken rampage. We drank a lot. Like, those half-gallon bottles, 1.75 milliliters?
Of course, I down 3 of those a day. And then this is all an act.
Well,
go ahead, yeah.
I'm not on your level, but we would split one of those a day.
Wow.
So
Well,
we
at
were
least
drinking
you
more
did
than a fifth.
something together.
Yeah. Sound like a good
And,
husband to me.
One night, she told me why she hated that dog, and it was because she wasn't the dog that died in February. She didn't have the ability to love a dog just because it wasn't the dog that she lost. And
Chuck, this sounds like a
that
disaster.
in and of itself,
yeah.
that in and of itself makes me want to not be with her. I mean, anybody who can't love an animal, that's just messed up. But we had 3 working TVs. She took all TVs, didn't even leave me one. She's living in one room
Chuck,
in her mother's house.
I want to give you some advice, okay? And I want to be sincere about it. If I was you, I would call the Bob and Tom show. Those guys, they know. They know what to do. They're experts in this area, this legal area. I'm not. So give them a call, okay? All right, Chuck?
All right. I appreciate it. I appreciate you letting me vent. And again, I thank you guys for many, many years. I was turned on to you when I was 16 at the Channel 9 show. You wouldn't be in Virginia for many years, so I never really got a chance to listen to you. But day one when you signed with Sirius, I've been here ever since. I give gifts of Sirius radios back when that was a thing. But thank you all. And when you're ready to retire, I'll take it. Just make sure that I can still hear the replays.
You bet, Chuck. All right, thanks. Thanks for being a fan.
All right.
Chuck in Virginia going through some hard times, and I think he's going to get himself another woman. He's going to move on.
I think
That's what
he,
I think.
needs to start over. Yeah, he
Let me
doesn't
tell
need to go chasing that.
Yeah, maybe this time he'll get a woman. You don't have to push her up the steps. That could be liberating.
Get up there under her own steam. Yeah.
Yeah. I like a woman who gets up the steps on her own steam. That's my preference. All right, Chuck. Later. There you go. Poor Chuck. I hope Bob and Tom can help him out there. All right.
Could you leave a man who helped push you up the stairs?
Sounds like she had a winner there. Okay, granted, he hadn't worked in a while, but he's drinking with her and he's pushing her up the steps.
He's not working because he keeps getting fired. He's helping you.
Listen, I've even said to Beth, the love of my life, you get so fat, I got to push you up the steps. I might have to leave. So this guy's a saint. I don't know. You think she'd appreciate him. Let me tell you about Hyundai, and then we got to go. Hyundai, so beautiful, such a good company, and the cars they're making. I'm so proud of these guys. You talk to that Baba Booey about his fleet of Hyundais, you get envious. If you're thinking about a hybrid vehicle, Hyundai wants you to make each day epic with the all-new Hyundai Palisade. How'd it go with you answering the phones? It looked like you did a good job.
I was loving it.
You loved it.
It was like first day of school, though. Everyone was, only one person was like even a moderate dick to me. People were very nice to me. But like, give me a week and they'll be all over me. But it was fun to talk to people.
The Hyundai Palisade, Gary. I'm talking about how good it looks. I'm talking about the beautiful exterior. I'm talking about the premium, comfortable interior. It's the hybrid engine. It gets an EPA estimated 619 miles of range on select trims. I mean, gas prices are wacky. You want a hybrid, right?
Have you seen them?
It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And
Things are going great.
And you know how I'm always talking about the app and how great the app is and everything? And so, like, I get in my car yesterday. It's just great how this works now. They just downloaded all these updates to my car. Like, I don't have to bring it. Remember how you used to bring your car in and you had to wait?
Yeah.
Everything. They're like, we've updated your whole system. I went on, the app looks a little different today. The car looks a little different, but everything's been made easier and more user-friendly.
Man, welcome to the future. The Palisade is the future. An available class exclusive dash camera, available blind spot view monitor for a smoother, safer drive. I was talking to my mom last night about this car that she had when I was a little kid. With the stick shift on the wheel and the fucking crazy shifting. And my mother goes, yeah, that car, everyone wanted it. Your father sold it. And I said, yeah. I said, Mom, you should really see some of the new cars they make. You'd be amazed. I wish I had a car. I go, oh, no, that ain't happening. It took me forever to get those cars away from him. But Gary's driving around in this hybrid Hyundai, and I mean...
My Tucson, it rules. I love that car.
Yeah, I mean, I could mention all the different features. But ride in style, ride in comfort, wherever you go. What's the one with the 8? Do you have the 8 seats?
That's the Palisades. I have the
Yes.
the Tucson and the Ioniq.
Hyundai Palisade, Tucson, Ioniq, they're all beautiful. You go to HyundaiUSA.com, call 562-314-4603 for complete details on Hyundai.
Let's get ready to get ready.
For every live Howard Stern show, there's a live Howard Stern wrap-up show. Coming up at 11 a.m. Eastern on Howard 101.
Tired of the same old game night? Switch things up with Chumba Casino. Play over 200 free online social casino games. From classic slots and blackjack to exclusive in-house favorites you won't find anywhere else. However long you got, you can play your way, anytime, anywhere. Make your next chill night a little more fun with Chumba Casino. Only available in permitted states. No purchase necessary. See terms and conditions for details. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21+.
Hey, it's Nikki Glazer, and my new stand-up special, Good Girl, is coming to Hulu April 24th.
Every single woman loves Good Girl. And guys don't want to say it because they're like, it sounds like I'm her dad. And it's like, exactly. Okay, just be my dad.
At Starbucks, this girl came up to me and she was like, "Are you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Oh, where there's a Band-Aid in your hair?"
Don't miss Good Girl on April 24th, streaming on Hulu. Terms apply.
You've probably heard all those ads for life insurance. Just a few dollars a day, apply online in minutes, no medical exam. Simple, easy, and cheap, right? Now you're thinking, maybe I should get a quote. Well, smart thinking. Everyone should have life insurance. But here's what they don't tell you. Those few dollars a day rates, they're for young people in perfect health. That's why everyone calls Big Lou the 50 to 60-year-old not-so-perfect candidate. Like you. You take prescription meds and you're overweight. Winner, winner, fried chicken dinner. Well, Big Lou works with life insurance companies that want people like you with no surprises after you apply. In fact, if you're a 50-year-old guy with a few health glitches, Lou could probably find you $1 million of term life coverage for about $200 a month. So yeah, you need life insurance. But unless you're young and healthy, you gotta call Big Lou because he's like you, older, heavier, and on meds too. Get a quote right now at 800-244-0909, 800-244-0909, or biglou.com.
Guys, if you want the greatest night of your life, I mean your best night ever, then you gotta hear this. There's a great ED pill out, and it's from the makers of Viagra. It's their ED pill called Viagra AGV, and it's unbelievable. It works super fast in as little as 12 minutes and lasts up to 12 hours. Plus, it's FDA approved and safe. You need to try it for yourself. It's unreal what it does to you. Viagra AGV crushes every other ED pill. And it's endorsed by the head of urology at the prestigious Cedars-Sinai Hospital in Beverly Hills, Dr. Dudley Danoff. Every man alive needs to try this amazing, remarkable Viagra AGV pill at least once. It's beyond belief. Then you'll know why men are going crazy over it. So if you want to have the most incredible night of your life, you can't miss this. Go to scoreblue.com and try it while supplies last. Go to scoreblue.com, scoreblue.com. That's scoreblue.com. Viagra AGV is available only at scoreblue.com by prescription, no doctor visit.
Coming soon to the Howard Stern Show.
Two ladies. Be proud to be a lady boy.
Spend a day with two real-life lady boys.
Maybe you just want to look it when you masturbate.
Stern Show correspondent Chris Wilding goes deep undercover with Howard Stern's social media obsession, Lady Boys.
I don't follow any Lady Boys. They show up on my feed.
Straight from Thailand.
Oh, I'm coming. Oh.
These ladies let it all hang out.
If you have a big dick, you have to put the tape inside the butthole.
It's the Lady Boy Embedded, only on the Howard Stern Show.
When I make breakfast, I use my cock to breaking the eggs. What?
Yeah, Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. He was in great health. Was out of nowhere. Had a stroke. And super hard, obviously, for the whole family. But my dad had life insurance. So even after he passed away, he was still able to provide for my mom. And of course, by extension, my brother and I. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. 10 minutes. you're covered, your family is covered. You can get $2 million in coverage for $2 a day. That's a 10-year term life policy for a 35-year-old healthy, non-smoking male. We don't like to talk about death in our culture, but everyone's going to die. You are going to die. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, ETHOS, ethos.com/free. Rates may vary, billed monthly. Ethos.com/free.
Ready for big fun? Start for free at Chumba Casino. Sign up and enjoy a welcome bonus with gold coins and sweeps coins to explore hundreds of online social casino games, all from your phone. Spin, play, and discover something new whenever you feel like it, with no downloads needed. More games, more ways to play. Let's Chumba. Only available in permitted states. No purchase necessary. See terms and conditions for details. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21+.
If you're thinking about a hybrid vehicle,
I love my Hyundai so much I put it in the garage, but I did not want it to be affected by the elements because it's too good a car for that. I'm thinking about getting a second Hyundai. I have one. I think I'm going to go get the Ioniq, which is a full electric car, and I absolutely adore it.
the Hyundai Palisade is another one of these cars that I think you should look into, Gary. It is comfortable. The interior is so remarkable, and a hybrid engine gets an EPA estimated 619 miles of range on select trims. The Palisade, listen to this, has an available class exclusive dash camera. You need that. Smoother, safer drive, available H-Track all-wheel drive, available front and second row relaxation seat to help reduce fatigue. You get seating up to 8 people, the latest cutting-edge technology. It's a beautiful car. Check out all the Hyundais, but Hyundai Palisade at HyundaiUSA.com. Call 562-314-4603 for complete detail. It's Hyundai.
Hey, it's Nikki Glazer, and my new stand-up special, Good Girl, is coming to Hulu April 24th.
Every single woman loves Good Girl. And guys don't want to say it because they're like, it sounds like I'm her dad. And it's like, exactly. Okay, just be my dad.
At Starbucks, this girl came up to me and she was like, "Are you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And she was like, "Aware there's a Band-Aid in your hair?"
Don't miss Good Girl on April 24th, streaming on Hulu. Terms apply.
Howard Stern.
But not today. Got to get right to it. Where do we start? I don't even know. So much. I got to just pick a topic because so much has happened since our last show. That's part of the problem.
Yes.
Let's start
I was
this way.
thinking, even as we left, there were some obituaries we didn't get to.
That's right.
I think that, we might have to take some of those people out. It's too late.
Yeah. It's like they've been dead for a year now. Well, first, let me go to Mr. Announcer so he can announce who is screening today's phone calls. If you are a caller, if you are a caller to the show, Mr. Announcer, what celebrity will be screening phone calls today?
It's executive producer and pickleball enthusiast Gary Delabate.
Right. Okay. There's an exciting. Yes. So when you call
Are you
in,
ready to get this shit started?
Yes, I'm ready.
Enter the phone zone.
Gary loves to talk. How is he going to be on the phone?
Mr. Announcer is creepy, isn't he, Mr. Announcer? When he
half the time I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I know. Well, because Mr.
Robin,
Announcer,
I'd eat your ass like an Entenmann's crumb cake.
Wow.
Howard says, oh my goodness. What an offer.
69.
Right, 69. There you go, Mr. Announcer. Thank you. Yeah,
yes.
It was Gary loves to talk. He'll be answering the phones. And I don't know. Then Jason told me this morning that Gary put in a request that he only answer the calls for a short amount of time. He doesn't want to be tied up. I don't know. What were you talking about, Jason?
It was very odd. So when this whole thing started, Gary actually wasn't part of the phone screening process. And then he's like, I want in. Get me in the rotation. I want to do this. So Wolfie, who's running this, got Gary in the rotation. Gary's supposed to answer the phones for the entire show. And then we found out like on Thursday or Friday, he wants to like dip in and out of it or just do like a little bit here, a little bit there, 45 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. Beyond that, I'm not sure what is going on.
So when you confronted him and said, Gary, what's going on here? What was his answer?
His answer was, well, you only did it for half the show, me, Jason. And I said, well, that's what they scheduled me for. I know they scheduled Gary for the full show. So I don't know what his issue is, but it didn't sound like he properly communicated his desire to Wolfie.
Gary, what's going on? Why did you reduce your amount of time answering the phones?
I didn't. One day I saw Jason and Will. They split the day. And I said, oh, that looks cool. I'll do what they did. I'll just split the day. I'll do the first half of the day. That's as simple as it is. I don't know.
But they didn't set that up.
Well, I thought that's how it was set up. I thought that, half of the day I should be listening to the show and half, because even as I'm talking to this guy on the phone right now, I'm trying to listen to what you guys are saying. So I thought it would be interesting for me to try it for half the day, but I can do the whole day. Not a big deal.
Did you communicate that?
No, go ahead, Jason.
Did you communicate that to the phone scheduler?
I said I'll do half the day because I thought that's how it was working. So I apologize.
Samantha feels Gary will be overwhelmed trying to answer calls this morning. I don't know why, but there's a lot of speculation.
I just answered a call and I thought I did great.
Well, she seems to feel you're going to be overwhelmed. I don't even know what that means. But there's a lot of what my point is that there's so much talk about you screening the calls today.
Yes.
That,
I got an idea. Why don't you let me screen them and we'll see how it goes?
And Samantha did point out to me that she is very concerned with your slow typing style because you can't type that
Howard,
well.
I put a call up so quickly it was ridiculous.
Gary did a great job with the first call. I just watched it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting next to the phone screeners, so I've been observing them.
Why do you feel he will be overwhelmed?
Gary has a lot to do, and people talk very fast on the phone, and I do think you have to type pretty quickly. The calls keep lighting up, and it's a little overwhelming. I don't think Gary's the only one. By the way, these motherfuckers are trying to throw me under the bus. Everybody was worried about Gary phone screening. Somehow I'm the person that they say.
Well, I actually think you brought up a good point. One of the reasons I'm glad I'm not around Gary as much, when I see him in his office using that finger to type out words, with just one finger.
One
it looks
finger?
Robin, it looks like early man trying to, like he just discovered fire. It's like I can't stand that Gary doesn't know how to type. And so maybe Sam's onto something. When Gary gets he's going to have to peck away.
I put up a call pretty quickly, Howard. It's a guy, Stefan called from Toronto. He had a thought.
Right.
It was pretty easy. It's not heavy typing.
All right, good. Okay.
So I'm going back.
All right.
That's okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, go ahead, Sam. You keep an eye on him. Make sure he's okay in there.
He's doing great so far. I'll watch out.
They say Gary trained about 40 seconds to there's a training session, and he did it about a month ago, and he said, I got it. I know what I need to do, and he feels very confident.
Wow. That's interesting.
I'm worried about Gary. He barely went to a real college. I don't know if he's equipped to do this.
And usually, simple things he prepares for. He gets coaches. Remember when he was pitching that first pitch?
Right.
He got coaches and advice. And for this, nothing. He can't even take the orientation.
People around here, Howard, they want to watch people crash and burn. We were talking about this last week. It's going to be so great, Gary's phone screening. I was concerned about Gary. And then they're saying, that's silly. There's basic concerns here with the phone screeners.
Oh, let me tell you something. You think you're concerned about Gary? I'm concerned whenever Gary takes on a task. You're now feeling my pain. I'm so concerned about Gary answering the calls. Something will go wrong. I'm telling you. Keep your eye on him. Okay. There'll be something to report.
Howard, people had to change their schedules to make this happen because they were so worried that Gary was going to mess up. There's extra coverage monitoring what he's doing. So,
I understand. Mike Perlman is backing up Gary, and he's taking calls as well now. They feel Gary can't answer the calls fast enough because Gary talks too much. Is that correct?
Yes. Yeah. And we're more confident in Perlman just in case anything goes wrong. He's there to step in to help.
So even if Gary does the whole shift, he'll be backed up by somebody.
Yeah,
he's
Mike Perlman. Yeah. It's a backup call screener. And I don't know what happened, but already Chris Wilding and Gary are cursing at each other in the office. It's all hell. It's breaking loose.
Well, how can he be on the phone if he's cursing with Chris?
Don't ask. Who knows what the fuck is going on back there? Hello, Goddell Bata. Excuse me. Fuck you, Chris. fuck you. I'm trying to screen calls. Who knows what's going on? By the way, Let me change the topic. And if you're calling in, go talk to Gary, but please don't keep him on the phone too long. He's very busy. And when I had Gary in here, I should have asked him about the New York Mets. It is such a horror story. You know, the New York Mets last year had a great team, and they started out on fire. Their track record was insane. Guys, what's going on now? Here's Gary and Chris. What's happening?
Gary's, I guess, on edge. So Gary's lashing out.
Chris is on edge.
I'm on edge when the executive producer yells at me for no reason.
Boy, you're a very sensitive man. I'm going to tell you that right now.
I just want to know why when Sam comes in here to shit talk you're a mouse, and then I'm out there, you hear one thing and you go down my throat. Don't be a pussy.
I'm not going to fight with you because you can't talk rationally to an irrational person. He's very sensitive. I walked out.
Says the guy yelling as the call screener.
Listen, if you want to just keep talking, then I'm good.
Well, you're pretty good at talking, so don't let me stop you.
Well, let me tell guys, please. I knew this call screening idea was a disaster. The whole office was fighting with one another. I knew it. When I heard about it, I said, it sounds like fun, but it's going to be a disaster. But while I got you here, I'm talking about the New York Mets.
Good.
Yeah, because this is important. This is a case of, it's such a nightmare. They were so bad last year. They had a team. They pay more money than any other team in baseball. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, I think their payroll is $360 million, as opposed to, say, the Kansas City Royals are $180 million.
Yeah, now, the Kansas City Royals suck this year, but at least they're doing it for $180 million rather than $3. You know, you could suck for $180 million. You're worth your weight in gold. The Mets not only lead with the cash payroll of like $360 million, they can't get anything going. So last year, they had an all-star team. They had a great team. They fucked up. They were doing great at the beginning. They ended up not even getting into playoffs. But at least they started off good.
They started off so great, you can't believe it. It went down to they had the worst second half maybe in the history of baseball. It was just awful. So during the offseason, they're gonna switch it up. So they get rid of 4 very important players, including one of their most beloved players, Pete Alonso. But they're gonna ship these guys off and bring new guys in. They're gonna change the team. So they bring in these guys, and like at the beginning of the season, I'm barely paying attention because at this point, it's a bunch of strangers playing for the Mets. They brought in all these guys. But like they're going to get there. And so they started off, I think they were like, 4-2. And I was like, okay, this is going to be fun to watch. And now they've lost like 11 in a row.
Yeah. Since we've been off the air, they've lost every single game.
Yeah, I watched them for the first time yesterday. Like I watched the full game for the first time. And they can't hit. Their pitching is not that good. And they are pretty shitty fielders. So there's nothing.
So who do you blame for this? Gary? You're an aficionado. Who do you blame for this?
So what's going to happen is they're going to fire the manager, right?
Right.
And I can't say that this is the manager's fault. It's too soon to tell. But probably the person really responsible is the general manager. It's the person who fired the players and picked new players. The manager doesn't have any say in that. So he can only use the deal he's dealt, the cards he's dealt.
Well, look. It's a fascinating story. I don't give 2 fucks about baseball. Honestly, I don't. I don't even watch the World Series. But, geez, it is just amazing that New York can't have a good team.
Right. The Yankees.
When do the fans just say enough?
Oh, they're saying it now.
They're not going to go to games after a while. All right, enough with the baseball. But it is a disaster. It really is.
Yeah, it sucks. It's like Howard. It sucks to already know your team's not going to be good in April. Usually that takes till June.
Yeah, you know already. I mean, no team, I don't think in the history of baseball, certainly any team that got into the playoffs has ever lost 12 straight, right? I mean, I think that's a stat.
Teams have lost, it's 11 straight. Teams have lost that many, but I think the stat I saw is since they've realigned, which was like 30 years ago, only 3 teams with this kind of record have made the playoffs.
Really? Here, this says no playoff team has ever lost 12 straight.
Oh, wow.
Well, so there you go.
So if they lose tomorrow night, then that would be,
that would be
a record, yes.
Amazing. It's got to be debilitating for the players. I bet you, and that guy you mentioned who now was traded, the beloved guy, watch, he's going to have one of the greatest seasons of all time.
Sadly, he's having a shitty season down in Baltimore so far.
All right. Well, all right. They made him. They didn't make the wrong move then.
I heard that the NBA playoffs are happening.
Yes.
Yeah, the Knicks.
And
Knicks
the Knicks are in.
I love the Knicks. Yeah, that's exciting. Well, hey, while I got Gary here too, they just gave me this article. Everyone's shocked that I hadn't read this article, but someone said I didn't even know it was a whole article. Rolling Stone came out with an article about why I should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which I had no idea about. But
Rolling
somebody
Stone came out
Rolling
with that
Stone.
article.
Yeah. Well, listen to this. I'll tell you the whole story. So when I saw this, someone had forwarded me just a picture of me next to Ed Sullivan. And the headline said, "It's time for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to recognize Howard Stern." So I figured, oh, I know there's some special vote going on. Maybe I'm up against Ed Sullivan. And the thing that really pissed me off, and I'm not making a joke, Ed Sullivan looks so much more handsome in the pictures than I do. I look like a fucking crazy.
Not true. Not true.
Oh, it's so true.
That's impossible.
I'm wearing a shirt. I'm wearing a shirt and tie, and my hair looks like the Bride of Frankenstein. It's fucking scary. It's horrible that Ed Sullivan is a better looking human being than me. It's just not fair. It's not fair. I can't
Ed
take it
Sullivan
anymore.
looked like a crocodile.
He did.
No, well, guess what? I look like a crocodile's asshole. I am telling you, man. I am just not a good-looking human being.
I disagree.
This picture.
I disagree.
Oh my God.
I wonder how old he is in that picture. I wonder if he's younger than you in that
He's
picture.
absolutely younger than me. There's no question. And he looks it. He looks better. I look all fucking old and shit and just gross. I'm just gross. I just fucking hate the way I look. I mean, I know it could be worse, like I could be disfigured, but I'm almost disfigured. There's something off with me. I don't know what happened.
Nobody looks at you and says, "What's wrong with him?"
I don't know. I mean, although I was telling a friend of mine on the phone yesterday, I was on with a friend, and I mentioned that I got laid at 16, and he went like, "Whoa, it's 16." He goes, "I was just still jerking off. I couldn't get a girl."
That's right. He was still alone.
And this guy was so in shock because he's like, "Look at you. You got laid at 16?" I go, "I know. Well, listen, it was a struggle. I mean,
What? You call this person a friend?
well, he didn't say it outright, but I could tell he went like, "Whoa, you 16?"
I don't know,
Yeah.
Howard. You should drop him.
It was so important to me to get laid before I turned 17. I just didn't want to be one of those guys who had a story like, "Yeah,
The
I just had
last
sex.
guy. Yeah.
I had sex at 21." You know, and like what? You were a junior in college and you finally got laid.
Sex at 30. I was already working.
Yeah, I had to have sex. It just would have been the like I put more effort into getting laid than I did into school. That's for sure. Tremendous amount of effort.
I watched the documentary on Mel Brooks.
It's fabulous.
Wonderful. I've only finished the first part. I got to get to part 2. But he made me think of you because he said, "Look, I looked at myself in the mirror and I was no great shakes, but I could make everybody laugh. And that was my compensation. I was, it made up for, what I might have, I was short and I, was not handsome. And so I became a funny man and I was a great conversationalist and that got me
Yeah,
through.
well, I watched that thing and I was just like, I can't believe and I watched the part you're talking about and I was like, I can't believe Mel Brooks is better looking than me. Because I remember when he married Anne Bancroft. When he married Anne Bancroft, people were like shocked because Anne Bancroft was a great beauty. She played Mrs. Robinson in The Graduate.
And people weren't polite. They would say, "What's she doing with him?" out loud.
Yeah. People said it to their faces. Like they were like, "What are you doing marrying, Mel Brooks?" And I'm watching the documentary. I go, I can't believe he's better looking than me. This is insane. That Ed Sullivan and Mel Brooks are better. Ed Sullivan looked like he was dead, and he looks better than me in these pictures. But I digress. Let me get to the point.
Okay.
So someone had sent me this article, and I thought it was just a blurb that said it's time for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to recognize Howard Stern. And I looked at the two pictures and I went, "Oh, that's a nice mention." But I didn't know there was a whole article associated with it. Oh. So I got all excited. I said, maybe Nancy Wilson's right. Maybe this is the year. I didn't see there was an article. So I thought, I'm starting to think about what outfit I'm going to wear to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like, this is getting real. If Rolling Stone, I think, is behind the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So they're putting it out there.
Well, they
that
at
I
least used to be, yeah.
Well, Jan Wenner is the creator of Rolling Stone, and he's the head guy. And so I went to myself.
He's the head guy
I don't think so anymore,
No,
Howard.
I know, but of course he is. They just don't say it.
Oh, you mean they
Yeah,
say
yeah.
it behind closed
Yes, of course. And Jan's son
Who
is
should
involved.
we pick?
Please, if Rolling Stone says Howard Stern should be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it's their Hall of Fame. So I said to my wife, I hope you got an outfit picked. She goes, what do you mean? I said, we're going to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but I'm going to go. If they induct me, I'm going to treat this very seriously. I'm all set up. So anyway.
Do you have to have somebody induct you? Did you start to think about that?
Yeah. I started thinking about it. Of course I did. I didn't come up with anybody. Like, no one's good enough. You know? Like, I got to get somebody great. Like, I've seen people do inductions. Like, Jack Black does a great job. Like, Jack Black, when he inducts you, you feel like you're happening.
Well, I
Bono's
was just
great at it.
watching the Mick Jagger's induction of the Beatles, and I thought that was great.
Yeah, it was great, but I don't know if he's big enough to induct me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, right. Yeah. I don't know if he's got all the goods. Anyway, so I'd be honored if he inducted me. So anyway, I'm starting, like, I never took it seriously. I'm not going to be in the fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but all of a sudden, I'm like, hey, maybe this is a real thing. Maybe I'm going to be honored. I mean, I never get honored for anything. And Rolling Stone is saying it. It's got to be real. I love Rolling Stone. So then I come in this morning, and the guys will say, hey, there was a whole article about this. I go, yeah. And they go, first of all, the Black Crowes did not get in. I go, what?
What?
They're out of their fucking minds. I mean, the Black Crowes, I thought they were shoo-ins. I said, man, that'll be exciting. They're such a great band, and they're so, Chris and Rich are so fucking talented, and they've written great songs. But sure enough, I don't know who votes for this shit. I know I voted, but I don't know. I don't think my vote really counts. It's like they have a panel that really decides.
Read the list, and I didn't miss that.
Your vote counts, Howard. Your vote counts.
No, it counts like one vote.
No, you're getting confused with the fan vote. You are a voter. Your vote counts.
Yeah. Well, I don't know who didn't vote for the Black Crowes, but they must have fucked somebody's mother when they were on tour that they didn't get in, because I have no idea how that could be. But I'll read you the list of who got in. But my thing is, I guess they announced later, it's called the Ahmet Ertegun Award, that I could possibly win for a non-musician to be recognized for doing stuff for music. Well, now I understand the article. They voted in Ed Sullivan, which will make for big excitement at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I'm sure, when Ed shows up.
Anybody still alive who knew it?
I think his daughter's going to be there to accept.
Is that right?
Meanwhile, Ed Sullivan died at 73 years old. I might not be around if they ever induct me. You know what I mean? I don't want to be dead and then get inducted.
No, you want to be alive. You want your flowers while you're here.
Yeah, so anyway, there was this whole big article advocating for me, but it's useless. The point of the article is to say that Ed Sullivan will be honored, but the king of all media should be next. They're saying, hey. So I got to wait another year.
I think this is, these campaigns can and should go on for quite some time before the next list comes out. And
Gary,
so they're starting now.
Oh, okay. I don't have a year to wait.
I think
Ed Sullivan died at 73.
Gary, great setup for you for next year. That's what I feel. No, I really do.
Well, I'll tell you why I laugh. Because if anyone should be in, is the Black Crowes.
Sure.
They're a real rock band with real fucking songs, and they didn't even get in. So, and I knew not to get my hopes up. When Nancy Wilson was running around campaigning for me, I was like, Nancy, this is the nicest thing, but they're not going to put me in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. She goes, no, you deserve it. And and she was out there with those T-shirts and everything, did no good. But and I don't, you know what? I hate that
easy. They had already selected Ed Sullivan. Probably,
Ed Sullivan.
When
in all fairness, as this article points out, see, now I'm getting upset, and I shouldn't be because I wasn't expecting to be in. But all of a sudden, I bought into it. But in all fairness, Ed Sullivan did put the Beatles on and many acts, but he never spoke to them or anything. He never actually.
Oh, yes, he did. He didn't interview them, but he didn't interview anybody. It was not an interview show. It was like that was the only way you could see talent like the Beatles, like the Four Tops, like Marvin Gaye, like Stevie Wonder, like Diana Ross and the Supremes.
You're ruining my chances, Robin. You're supposed to say, of course Ed didn't do shit for these acts.
Well, I just read, I told you, I saw this Ed Sullivan documentary. Ed was a monster. Ed didn't listen to anybody.
Oh, that's
CBS
better.
kept telling him, don't put those black people on your show. And he was like,
hey, I have black people on my show. Nobody ever says that. Anyway, it says here, Gary, should I read the article? I think it's too long. Can you give me the highlights?
I want to know the highlights, yes.
The article is that Ed Sullivan got in this year, but Howard should get in next year. They talked about that you spent countless hours interviewing people. But the big thing I got from the article was they said that Howard's so into music that it's just not enough to interview them, that he really wants to understand the mind. So he took up the guitar, and they said he went from being an okay guitar player to a pretty good guitar player. And then they did put in a link to his hit song, Smell My Tuchus. That's true. They really did do that, Robin.
Yeah.
And but basically they're saying that because you love musicians so much, you went to go find out what it's like to be a musician so you could understand them even more and do better interviews.
I better read this article. I'm evidently a very important person. Years before the Osbournes landed on MTV as one of the defining reality series of the early aughts, Ozzy, of blessed memory, and Sharon, along with their children Amy, Kelly, and Jack, made dozens of now legendary appearances on The Howard Stern Show. First on terrestrial radio, later moving to Sirius XM. Metal's royal family shared unexpurgated anecdotes about topics ranging from Osbourne's drug rehab, he was going to learn how to drink properly, to adultery. Honest cheating, he called it. To the 19 times Osbourne failed his driver's license exam. Yeah. There might never have been the Osbournes had Stern not pushed and prodded the deliciously wacky rock star family to bring their stories to the airwaves. Hey, do a show, Stern advised, and a show they did. Anyone who listens to Howard Stern, I have since around the way to a young age of 10, knows that proverbial king of all media, with a 45-year career in radio, is obsessed with music. Stern loves Cream, Joe Walsh, Led Zeppelin, he adores Lady Gaga, let's see, Dave Grohl, Metallica, John Bon Jovi, Brandy Carlisle. Yeah, they make a very good, here's me presenting.
They're making a great case.
So passionate is Stern about music that in June 2024, he announced that he started taking guitar lessons, a subject that since became a primary focus on the show's episodes. And to his credit, Stern is taking the old adage, how do you get to Carnegie Hall? Practice, practice, practice. Skill-wise, he's gone from able guitarist to actually good. That's the best part of the article right there. I even disagree with it, but I won't say that out loud. But anyway, they go on to say this year the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame announced Ed Sullivan as the recipient of the Ahmet Ertegun Award. And then they go into all the different people. But all jokes aside, Howard Stern has not yet been inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's quite frankly absurd. Thank you. After all, the purpose of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is not only to vet rock icons, but the talent behind the talent, the DJs, the radio personalities, entertainment attorneys and managers and agents that elevate and amplify the records and arena tours. It's the music-loving purists who, like Stern, can arguably claim a direct hand in catapulting musicians to rock star status. Yeah. Well, then it goes on and on and on.
I think
it's
that
really a
means
nice article.
next year. It's like that's next year's nominee right there.
See, Howard, for me, like with your interviews, like, okay, people sit down with Lady Gaga, but when you got Lady Gaga to explain how she wrote that song and to play it on the piano, that's really digging in and explaining how the music's made. If you're a huge music fan, this is where you get to hear that.
Yes,
I
Sullivan
think of
is
those Charlie Puth,
right?
Interviews where he explains to you why you feel something when Billy Joel plays a song a certain way. It's amazing what you hear about music on this show.
Sullivan is certainly deserving of his place in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but Sullivan never learned an instrument or tried his hand at writing songs. Stern, unlike Sullivan, wants to get as close as possible to the musicians he admires. He's not a quick hello in the green room situation. That's right. Stern's passion for and knowledge of music is deeply rooted in the very history of rock and roll, and his commitment to the art form has been consistent for decades. If that's not reason enough for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame to welcome him in, then what is? Wow. So it was like I left out a whole bunch of shit because I don't want to bore you with that. But here's my point. Where was this article when it mattered? We needed this a month ago, 2 months ago.
Easy. I'm telling you, they had already decided on Ed Sullivan, and then they started thinking about next year, and they said, hey, let's put this article in the magazine, get people ready for Howard Stern to be inducted.
Well, see, I got set up to be, I would never even think of being in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but everyone had me convinced I was going in, and I was all set up, and now
you
I'm
are going in.
I agree.
Honestly, though, I got to tell you, in a way, I'm relieved because, you know what I mean? Do I really want to go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame again and start in? And then I think that award is really given out at the end of the night.